We enter yon dungeon.
Get ye flask.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Chionthar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city. You know what, actually, let me do this too.
Boo.
The grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east would eventually lead you to Elturel, capital of the Holy Land of Elturgard. Or at least, that was the case, until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Elturel has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elturel. The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Ulder Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city's gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to speak to Captain Zodge at the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in niches and perch atop its battlements. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city slums to the bridge known as Worm's Crossing. Then to distant realms beyond, dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners eager to leave the city. Armed only with a vague description of Captain Zodge, a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch, it takes you a while to find him. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray and begins throwing punches. Just another day in the City of Blood.
Damn.
And that's where our story begins.
Cool.
Okay, so we're supposed to talk to this here captain?
Yep.
So first of all, I take it we're all together, right?
Yes.
We're skipping the tavern scene. We're all just moving right into the action.
Oh, we'll actually get to the tavern scene in a moment, but yes.
We just all happen to be told to talk to this dude.
Mm-hmm. You have been, so in times of crisis, the Flaming Fist has the legal authority to draft adventurers and conscript them into helping to keep the peace.
Oh, buddy, I know about the Flaming Fist.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I've been to Taco Bell enough times. I know.
Not that Flaming Fist.
Yikes.
My.
All right, so let's go rescue yon captain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's he fighting with? Their commoners?
He's beating the crap out of refugees right
Let's
now.
go rescue the refugees.
Yeah, let's not let him do that.
I mean,
And one more time, just because this is a cool name, Captain what again?
Captain Zodge. Zodg.
Zodge. Okay. Google Doc, you are my friend.
So knowing my backstory, I would immediately like jump in and try to headlock this dude.
All right. So to clarify, the Flaming Fist has conscripted you and said, "Hey, go talk to this guy to get orders."
He's a higher ranking. I shouldn't do that.
I'm not saying you can't. This is not a railroad. I'm just saying he's a higher ranking person in the Flaming Fist, and if you headlock him, we're gonna start off on a really exciting note.
So you're not saying no.
I'm not saying no.
Do we have a bard in the group?
We don't.
Okay. And can we cause a distraction to diffuse the situation?
So
you can do whatever
just
you like.
Give us the layout, Gnomes. What's
Yeah.
we have Captain Zog, and he is, you said, just beating the crap out of the refugees.
Right. So you're at this place, the Basilisk Gate, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right outside is the outer city.
Yeah.
You're in the lower city, which is where the poor and the working class and all of those live. And at the Basilisk Gate, yes. And right outside the Basilisk Gate, there's a bunch of refugees from the city of Elturel, which has fallen. This is all the information you have right now. The city has fallen.
Okay.
And I'm just saying a TPK this early is really interesting for the viewers. You're not wrong. And so there's a bunch of refugees out there, and there's commoners at the gate, and nobody is being allowed to leave the city or enter the city. And that is causing some small riots. And right now, Captain Zodge is in amongst the mob, just punching people to keep the peace. The Flaming Fist is not interested in justice. They want quiet.
Oh, yes.
So, being the adopted son of the Grand Duke, I've made tons of let's just say kind of charitable effects down here in the lower city. I haven't really gone out to the outer city that much, but generally I've gone out and I've spoken with the public, both the nobles of the upper city, the patriarch, and the commoners of the lower city, and have really been speaking to kind of help the public stay on board with my father's objectives. So I'm somewhat well known here. I think for now I'm not going to be in my persona, my alt, as it were. I'll be rolling around looking just like how I should be, and I think what I want to do is try to persuade this guy, Captain Zog, in order to just to be a little more chill with these people. If we can set aside, rather than just kind of beating them into submission and getting them to just bow down before the guard, if we can set aside some kind of little, even if it's just like not even tense, just like an area where they can just sit down and just chill, even just slightly out of the outer city, just so that way they have somewhere to gather. Let them know that it would be good for the, for the PR. My father wanted me to make sure that things were kept without stuff like this happening. So I think that's what I'm going to go for.
So you're going to try to convince Captain Zodge, using your authority as the son of Duke Ravengard, that he should basically set up, not let them in, but set up like a little refugee camp area in the outer city, right?
Exactly. Just somewhere, we can figure this out later, but right now, rather than just focusing their attention on just trying to get these people to kowtow to them, just give them something. Give them anything just to tell them, look, we understand, we hear you, and we'll figure this out as we go.
And I'll throw my weight behind that. I was a part of the priestly group in Elturel. I'll start leading them in some hymns and chants and kumbaya stuff to try to calm them down and sway the group. Okay, specifically the group from Elturel.
Right. That all sounds pretty helpful. Give me just a moment here to tweak with the stream. All right. So why don't you roll a Well, Bren and Sideshow are also streaming, by the way, so I don't want them to pull away too hard from what they're doing. That was to chat. So why don't you roll... That sounds like a pretty good argument. Why don't you roll a persuasion check to try to talk Captain Zodge into this? And because you're using your authority as a patriarch and as the son of the rightful commander of the Flaming Fist, roll this persuasion check with advantage. So toggle advantage on.
Nice. I got it. All right, let's go, baby.
All right. That was a performance check.
Oh, well, they're both the same thing. If you want me to re-roll it again, I totally can.
If you have the exact same modifier, your modifier is 0 on that?
Same exact modifier, yeah.
Okay.
My guy's a little more in the deceiving or intimidating aspect, so I can try to kowtow this guy with intimidation if that's okay.
That's your call.
Rather than being nice about it, I can be like, I can still be pleasant, but like I'm
Mhm.
curt. I'm letting this guy know that if he doesn't go, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna try to intimidate him. Let him know that if he doesn't go
Okay,
along with
so
this, my
right
father will hear about this kind of a thing.
right
You know?
before you go into that, you can see basically what Zaj was looking for is he was looking for the leaders of the mob and just sort of beating them to make an example out of them. And as this is kind of going on around you in the fracas, you don't see anyone get arrested, but you see a couple of commoners, like the Flaming Fist just goes in. If the commoners like stand up and yell, they just go in, they beat them bloody and take their coin purses and just tuck them away as they're doing
yeah, okay,
that.
no, I'm absolutely trying to just put a pin in this. I'm gonna
Okay.
try and use the time I've been in court. Not again, I'm not gonna like threaten this guy, but I am gonna
Mhm.
make it seem like if he doesn't listen to me, his superior is gonna hear about this kind of a thing.
All right.
Oh, that's much better. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hot damn. Okay. You stare him down. You completely put on all the airs of being a patriarch of the city, one of the most important people in the city, and you just let him have it right in front of his men. His face turns red. His like eye patch, you can see it like twitching where the eye socket used to be. He is torn between a rock and a hard place because on the one hand, the commanding officer who has say over all promotions and stuff, his kid is here talking, but on the other hand, you just chewed him out in front of so many people. He is so pissed. He is not happy at all.
Oh, he doesn't have to be happy. He just needs to listen.
All right, he barks an order at the rest of the Flaming Fist, and they sort of move on to shoving people and trying to get them to move along, but they lay off.
Excellent.
Kevin, what
Yo.
skills do you have that you might want to use here to represent this religious
Religion.
performance? Okay.
Religion?
Do you have any charisma base? Like that would definitely help, but oh, nice. A
I
charisma
also got
based.
persuasion with the same modifier, so I'll just do that. I'll just do the religion because that's what I'm aiming for here.
Okay. Yeah, no,
do we need
that's
to be
great.
broadcasting these numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, right.
That's right. So chat
that was a
can't see
21 on
the.
intimidation, by the way.
I'm just gonna see if I can tweak the window real quick to bring this information over. So that
Totally forgot about that. Yeah, no. So we got a 21 with intimidation, and now Umberto just got a
let's run this
22
over.
with his religion check.
Yeah, this is a good call. Thank you. All right, we're not there yet.
And I'm
More.
Jesus loves me. This I know. Trying to get them to chill out and
I like how we both rolled 19s on this. We were just shy of saying "do what we want" and no objections, please.
All right, so chat, I have adjusted the battle mat a little bit so you can now see where everyone's typing, everyone's roll results, etc. So that should help with the immersion. Very good. All right, so now that he's been chewed out, so first off, they don't want to let you out of the city at all. But seeing that you're a man of the cloth and you're a man of Ilmater, they will very carefully raise the gate and allow you under, and then close it immediately afterwards. Even as the refugees press to be allowed into the city, they're not allowing any of them in right now. But they do let you out. Go ahead.
We're all supposed to go out, right?
No, they want.
Am I...
They have a job for you guys inside the city. You were trying.
I see.
Kevin's character,
Oh.
the cleric, was trying to minister to the refugees.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to get them to calm down and stop the riot. Like that's I'm trying to reduce the riot on that side. And once I treat these folks, I'd like to turn around and start working with the people inside Baldur's Gate. But I
Okay.
don't share their religion, so that'll be more of a persuasion, or it should be someone else's thing.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, Gnomes, can I know, just because, I've grown up in the city, I know it, backhand and forehand and all that. Not as familiar with the outer city, but I do know, I'm sure, that there's this hillside here just right off to the, what I'm assuming is the northeastern area.
Yeah.
My suggestion to Zog, I kind of, pull him aside and do a little bit of a hush-hush after berating him and say, look, I got to put a show on in front of everybody else here. You're doing a great job. See if you can go ahead and just escort these people to the base of that hill. It's a defensible area where at least they feel like they've got something at their back, kind of a thing,
You pull a Captain Picard, huh?
Yeah, man.
Adam, Nick, do either of you have anything that you want to do in this situation? Zaj has a task for you, but right now he's sort of been caught off guard, and he's barking some orders to like some of the guards outside the gate. He doesn't want to take any of his men and leave the walls, but he is starting to try to have people work with the security forces in the outer city to get everything coordinated.
So I'm just acting as Corin or Matt's manservant bodyguard. So I am attached to the hip.
All right.
Excellent.
And
I'm
Nick.
observing. I guess I'd like to roll an insight check to try to understand how we can sort of diffuse the situation.
Okay, roll insight. Wow, you guys are on fire right now.
Yeah, what are these rolls?
Wow.
Do you have it set to only 19s? Is that what you did?
I don't believe
I love that.
I don't believe that's a setting. I don't believe that's an option. 1 sec. I'm just gonna adjust the master.
That is a lot of 19s in a row.
It is a lot of
great.
19s. You know, true randomness. There are 4 lights. All right, so
I just got that.
So how to defuse the situation? All right, well, one, the easiest way to deal with the Flaming Fist is a bribe. You know that for sure. Like, the Flaming Fist is very easily bribable. So money goes a long way towards changing things around. Zodge has a task for you, and he's empowered by the Flaming Fist to perform that task. And the reason that he can pull rank, that they can conscript you even though you're the son of the Duke, by the way, Matt, is because the Duke ain't here, and you don't have an official rank in the Flaming Fist.
That's
so
true.
you're using your clout, but you don't have an actual, like, title that you can use to, like, he still has the authority to do this. It's just a question of how far he wants to push you.
I'm just Malfoying it right now, yeah.
Yeah. My father will hear about this. All right. So basically, the easiest way to mollify the situation, Zodge likes to portray himself when he's not taking bribes or flexing his military muscle as a forthright, level-headed man who treats others with the respect he demands in return. So if you give him sort of like a modicum of respect as you talk to them, you'll have a better chance. I'm gonna take 2 minutes. I need to grab some water. I'm gonna get a whole pitcher of water so I don't have to pop out again. And I will be right back. Be super entertaining and don't get the stream TOS while I'm gone, alright?
Oh,
I heard there's something to do with feet.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No feet.
No?
I'll be right back.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm all out of ideas, guys. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Wow. So here's the thing. We're going to be spending the next 5 minutes doing Christopher Walken impressions.
No.
So guys, we've got a task in order to save Baldur's Gate here. Unfortunately, Kevin, it looks like your city got real messed up.
They got
real fast, too.
It's a good thing you left, and unfortunately, my father went with you. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to kill some people, guys, just like right off the bat.
I'm okay with killing people. I'm down with that.
Totally fine with that.
Honestly, not a fan of this Captain Zog, but you know what? I don't like anybody with a late fiery fist in their chest. So and I know you're with me there, Rosen.
Why don't we? So we've got this mostly diffused. Why don't we let Zog give us a few orders to make him feel like he's got his big boy pants back on, and then get our quests and figure out what we're supposed to do now. Because, you know, like, I want to see what they have for us. But first, let's let him like order us around and stuff, and he'll be like, oh, you know, So yeah, it'll make him feel more like a man if he can order us around for a hot second, and then after he's done that, he can give us the quest thingy we're supposed to do.
Absolutely, I completely agree.
All
That
right.
is definitely why I was kind of giving him that little aside, like, "Hey man, I'm sorry I stepped on your foot, but you know what? This is a dark
Right, and
times."
you know, I mean, the quest might have been like, "Hey, go fight this guy," but after you just pissed him off, it might be, you know, go scrub the sewers now.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I really
so-
hope the quest wasn't go and agree with anything Captain Zog says, because
Yeah, that ship is sailed.
All right. I'm back. The microphone is not muted, so you do not get an additional glorious experience point. But, all right, what'll it be, everybody?
Do we want to do as we said?
yeah,
Yeah.
let's go with it. Go ahead, Kevin.
Okay, so we are going to. I'm gonna wrap up getting the kumbaya started,
Mm-hmm.
and then ask to come back in, and we're gonna line up in front of the evil Emperor Zog, and we're going to. We're
Evil
gonna
Emperor
ask for
Zog.
orders like, "Hey, how can we help?" You know, sorry to take things out of your hands there, but we're here to help now. How can we help?
Evil Emperor Zodge, sworn enemy of the Lord's Alliance.
Oh my.
All right.
This took a spin real fast.
Now that you're all sort of lining up like good little soldiers, and you seem to have done a good job of tempering the crisis that was at hand, he settles in a little bit. You can tell that you've been a little more efficient on that. So he'll adjust his collar and mess with his eye patch and the refugee crisis, says Captain Zodge, has stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel, of which apparently nothing remains but a hole in the ground.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Our Grand Duke, he looks over at you, Matt.
Yep.
Uldur Ravengard was visiting Elturel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence?
Yeah, I'm well aware.
I think not.
Hey, whoa. What are you trying to say, Captain?
Look, we've been neck and neck with Elturgard for years, and they invite him out on this fancy let's bygones be bygones mission, and then suddenly the whole city goes up, just vanishes off the face of the earth. I call bullshit.
So you think they detonated a epic city destroying spell just to get rid of the Grand Duke?
I don't know what they did, but I know someone has it out for the Duke. I don't know.
Well,
look,
then why didn't they do it in Baldur's? You know what? This conjecture is not helping anybody. What do you mean?
just don't you think it's suspicious that your father was out on this mission to the city when it got annihilated?
Captain, I think it's suspicious that you're not giving us the quest that you asked us out here for. Let's go.
All right.
Do you know who I am?
Yes, you've made it abundantly clear who you are.
I'm the son of the guy that you have a freaking thing for. Let's go.
Yeah, who may not exist anymore, by the by.
Whoa! Ah, man, that's fresh.
Yeah. It's
Too
fresh
soon,
for all
Captain
of us.
Hook.
If you want to be Batman, you have to commit all the way.
Oh, shit.
My parents and my adoptive
Rosa.
parents are dead!
Crozon, we need to retcon your character. You need to be a 13-year-old dwarf right now.
Uh-oh.
You have to be Robin.
Well,
I'm
Robin
in
the
danger.
Cradle. Oh.
Yikes! On that note, so the Knights of Elturgard call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we somehow caused Elturel's downfall. Bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. Hell Riders. We're arresting them on sight. But that's left us shorthanded to deal with another problem, and that is where we need your help.
All right.
And Barto prickles at the idea of Elturel being self-righteous, even though they totally are.
Well, they're a little more than self-righteous. They're a hole in the ground right now, buddy. Sorry.
If your character has any questions about any of this lore as it pertains to like your background and whether or not you would know it, please feel free to ask, because your character would probably be familiar with a lot of this stuff.
I believe I would be. Those guys are basically paladin-y types in Elturel.
Yeah, sort of holy knights. They're the pride and joy of the city.
I'm willing that he would either have been trying to be one of them or associated with a different religious body, but he definitely would have admired them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elturel sort of was dedicated to 3 different deities, and I can pull that up in a moment. And so it was a very ecumenical city in the name of these 3 good deities. So the Hell Riders weren't associated with any one particular church. They were associated with the nation of Elturgard, of which Elturel is the capital as a whole. So whether or not they're of your specific faith, like, they're fine. They would have been good with you.
Raj.
All right.
So what's this other issue you have?
He is going to
arresting these perfectly righteous men who are doing nothing but trying to help.
He is going to hand out. First off, I'm going to show you. Oh nope, that's the.
Hey, mate, real quick before you get into the good juicy stuff.
What's up?
I have a question about skill proficiencies and all that.
Yeah.
Are you, since I'm the son of the, I'm a patriarch. I'm very learned and all that. My guy fakes the noble background when he's not being a faceless motherfucker. Do I need to straight up have a proficiency in a skill in order to make it, like history, religion, that kind of a stuff?
No, if it's a possibility that your character would know based on your background, I'll allow you to roll it.
Okay, cool.
Because you've had a noble upbringing, you would have been exposed, but you didn't pay close enough attention to actually be proficient. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking. I kind of went more so for I ignored my studies and did secret training in order to make myself the finely toned, almost Batman that I am. So, okay, cool. Just making sure.
You did mean Batman.
Huh? Oh no, I'm Foxman.
Oh, that's right.
Man
what does
Fox.
the Foxman say? Ah, the dreaded Man Fox.
Yes, the dreaded man, bear, fox, pig.
Yes. All right. So he's going to hand each of you a copper badge that bears the Flaming Fist's coat of arms, which, if I can find a handout of it, I will give you.
Nice.
But I don't have it. It's basically there's a Flaming Fist on it. You might have guessed.
So we've been deputized, basically.
You've been
No
deputized.
shit.
Exactly. Yep.
Not again.
This is familiar to you, Crozin, I know.
Just when you thought you were out, they pull you back in.
Crozan disdainfully pins it to his vest.
All right. So
This is actually great because I can add this to my disguises now.
there you go.
Where do we have our items? Items?
It is going to be under equipment in the middle of your character sheet. You can just pop the plus button and just add it right in there.
Swiggity woot. Okay, so Flaming Fist
Badge.
badge. Woot. Thank
Yep.
you, sir.
That's where it would go. All right. So here's this other problem that we have, right? Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three. The gods Bane, Mirkul, and Baal. I thought we'd wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight, find their lair, and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage. If you do what I
Cool.
say, I'll see that you each receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more.
Ooh, you think very highly of yourself. I say that to myself.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we have the gratitude given that we just totally pantsed this asshole in front of everyone. But
That is fair, but also the son of his possibly late boss is here, so he's caught in this strange place of hating your guts and needing your needing to
Hating-
schmooze up with you.
yeah, hating you and also needing to polish your butthole. You know.
Hey, so
Exactly.
question: can I go quick change into my second guy? Say, hey, I'm also at this party, and then
I think because you chose to be in your non-alter ego, your Bruce Wayne for this, it'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
really awkward to do that. Especially
hey,
since
I'm the notorious Cravain the Fox. Come help me. With
especially hey, Cravain the Fox is wanted by the Flaming Fist.
Yeah, no,
you
I'm-
might get in trouble.
yeah, no.
You could- you
let's
could get your face
overlook.
punched.
Let's overlook past transgressions. I'm here to help the city. Don't arrest me, please.
All right. So a few
All right.
blocks from here, from the Basilisk Gate, is Elf Song Tavern. A spy named Tarina hangs out there, gathering rumors for the Guild, which is the thieves' guild that controls almost all crime in the city. She owes me a favor. Go there, tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three. And for the love of Balduron, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends.
Okay, real quick. So I'm going to be slightly distracted because I'm trying to keep notes about this. So literally, Corin is just taking notes throughout all this, kind of
Mhm.
making sure he knows what we're doing. We are going to where to ask about the Dead Three? Which bar?
The Elf Song Tavern.
Elf Song Tavern. And then ask Karina. What was her name?
Tarina. Tarina.
INA. And the bad place we're going to. What was that called?
The bad place you're going to?
You said we had to go somewhere and don't worry about collateral damage.
Find the lair of the followers of the Dead Three and wipe them out. All of them.
Glorious. Beautiful. All right, I got it.
While you're taking notes, does anyone else in the party wish to take charge?
Take charge or
Yeah.
suggest an action?
Either.
I'm gonna ask for directions to the Elf Song Tavern and ask for where we can meet him if we have any further questions.
Just look up any member of the Flaming Fist. They'll know where to find him. He often hangs out in their main headquarters, which I believe is a tower by the ocean.
Okay.
Crozin, you used to be a guard in your background. You actually have a feature that allows us to find places like that very easily.
I do. Watcher's Eye.
Yeah. I believe that would be the Sea Tower of Balduron, is their headquarters, which I'll go ahead and point you to on your map. I don't have a tag for it on this map, but I will point you to it. Whoa, I just
Sweet.
copied the entire city of Baldur's Gate, my bad.
That
And then you
happens to me
said be
sometimes.
polite with Serena because she has dangerous friends, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the sea tower Balduran, if you're looking at your map right now,
Yep.
I'm gonna point to it. It is no mapping. You're at the Basilisk Gate. The sea tower is down here. That's showing up. Oh, I'm on the DM layer.
Nope. Yeah, I'm looking.
And
Derp.
I'm gonna change my color to red. Meow.
Oh, glorious.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, I recommend we.
Oh, whoa, no. Oh, how do we fix that?
What'd you
I
do?
recommend we go to.
What have
I
you
just
done?
drew on the map. I just drew on the map. I didn't mean to do that.
I'll delete it. I'll take care of it.
Thank you. Where is the little... it's the ruler. There we go. Beautiful. Okay.
Yes. Now you can point things out.
And we're looking here, right? This is what we want.
That is the Sea Tower of Balduran. That is the headquarters of the Flaming Fist. The Elf Song Tavern is very, very close by. You should see it literally on your map right now.
Right there.
Oh,
Yep. Okay.
glorious. Okay,
So
right there.
I
So let's
recommend
boogie.
we head that way, and my character likes a drink every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't?
Respect.
Oh, laddie.
So
Aye, laddie. All right. So
okay.
you head straight there.
Good.
Yes, sir.
All
What
right.
time of day is it?
Oh, it's probably mid-morning.
Okay, great. So
What's the weather?
it's beer then.
Weather.
The
Not,
weather is
not
beer.
hard.
Guys, we can't stop here. It's beer country.
Wow.
The weather's fairly pleasant. There's a lot of fog rolling in off the bay, but that's completely normal for Baldur's Gate. It's usually quite misty and foggy. But outside of that, there's not a lot. There's no rain. There's not a lot of wind. Pleasant weather.
All right, let's go to the Elf Song Tavern.
This is nice music.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
really
the Friendly Arm Inn from Baldur's Gate. I have the whole soundtrack plugged in here.
I'm gonna turn the music back on then because I had it down.
All right. You make your way through the lower district to the Elf Song Tavern.
We enter yon tavern.
Enter yon tavern. You know what we never did? We never got minis for you guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, we do have these cool little things. Can we send you our little...
Yeah, post them all. Either DM them to me or put them into the Descent into Avernus chat, and I will whip up some minis real quick.
Copy that.
All right, you know what? For the sake of time, maybe what we'll do is I'll just put some basic tokens on the map, and we'll go from
Sounds
there.
good. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do
Send
that.
it to you anyway, just in case if you want it.
Mm-hmm. Barbarian, Cleric, Rogue, and Warlock. I'll have this up in just a moment. I know you're looking at an exciting screen of pure darkness, but
Just like my
Oh
soul.
man, you handsome.
Oh, yeah, you like that.
darkness, no parents.
Hey, so mate, I'm sending you two. If you get around to it, if you can just make one for each for when I'm in my different modes, that would be
I will. It will be a little bit of time, but I will do it.
yeah, no worries.
All right, so I'm gonna put you guys outside the tavern, and I'll introduce you to the bouncer momentarily. You, and this is gonna be their characters. Roseanne, character sheet. Edit. Send it by the barbarian token. Right. And Barto, you are going to be represented by Warlock.
So while Joe is doing this, I want to add some more interesting stuff to the stream here. I'm thinking, gentlemen, Crozan and I were already very much backstory wound up in. I'm thinking that prior to this, maybe within the last few weeks, maybe a month, however long you want us to be related to one another, I'm thinking that probably either Crozan himself or a little bit of both of us were kind of looking for people to assist us in our endeavors. And we came across you two blokes who seemed to be pretty upright gentlemen that we felt after enough time interacting with you, sharing some drinks, going off and just kind of, going camping like men do. We eventually ended up kind of opening up to you guys and saying, "Hey, look, this is this thing we're doing. Are you in? Because if not, they're gonna have problems. But we think you're cool. Are you cool? You're cool, right?"
Yeah, and then since I came from that other city that your dad went on a mission to, I can be part of the group that tried to convince him to go on the mission in the first place. So
Ooh, I might hold a little bit of resentment towards you, but I like it.
I was a hanger honor because I was actually coming to be a missionary to Baldur's Gate, and I just joined onto that group.
I don't need to know what you do in your off time, man. You can.
But yeah, I think that's a good way for us to be connected.
And then for Robert, God sort of was pointing him in your direction, so he was more infiltrating your group rather than.
Oh, beautiful. So it kind of, we felt like we were bringing you in, but you're like, oh no, I already knew this was going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
And just like Alec said, basically, as we start befriending, just like Batman always does, I'm like, hey, you want to know my secret identity? Because I'm Batman.
Shares it no matter what.
Like, hey guys,
Right.
have you seen that like that roguish gentleman that's been running around Baldur's Gate, Crevane the Fox? He's a pretty cool guy, right? How do you feel about just mass vigilantes going around beating up people who beat up other people? Are you into that? You are? Oh, cool. That's me, man. Isn't that cool? Do you like that? Did I do good?
No.
Would Daddy be proud of me? Just don't tell him though. Like seriously.
Are you kidding?
Don't tell
Did they
him.
do line of sight in this?
Yep.
Yes, they do.
Cool.
Dude, you
Gosh.
remember that $10 we sent him like before this all started, and he originally said hookers and blow, but then he's like, just kidding, D&D. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was-
Wait,
wow.
you guys paid $10?
You guys are getting paid?
So I have access to my character, it looks like. That's pretty cool. I'm assuming I'm the purple liker.
Hey mate, are you muted? 'Cause or-
I am muted. Everyone has
Yeah,
2
yeah,
experience
yeah,
points.
yeah.
2
Hey,
experience. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
your
yeah.
boy.
Jamboya. I'm making some changes to the character sheet permissions so that I have the ability, so that the chat can see everything that's going on.
Yeah. I just want to make sure because I don't see it on my screen, but I see it on like Twitch, so I want to make sure we're doing this thing.
Oh, you can't see anything yet?
Not on my screen, no, unless I'm doing something wrong.
It shows up as like a map
I
to
see
me.
stuff.
Can you see that now?
Yeah, I
I see
can
a
see the
big
map.
black map. I see a big black map. Mine's just a
Okay,
big black.
and you don't see any of the... Oh, hold on.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep, fixed it. Fixed it.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Mr. Fix It. Oh my god, that's a big bloke. Who is that?
Ah,
That's
that
the
would be the bouncer.
Wow, that's a big bouncer.
That
Now
is
that I've got all
terrible
this
for your
configured,
name.
thank you, Alec, for keeping track of that.
We have 2 experience points now?
You have
Yeah, we
2
do.
experience points.
Ha ha ha.
Keep track of every single one.
Broken. XP patch. It's broken.
We should make this a geometric XP increase. So
Oh, that would get insane if you doubled it every
Yeah.
time. We would end up being
You guys just take over
30 of
hell.
these.
Don't worry about it.
like you know that whole thing where it's like, would you rather get paid $1 a day to babysit or a penny a day, but it doubles each time? And the penny is way better than the $1.
You take the double. Exactly. You take the double every single time. All right. So you have arrived at the Elf Song Tavern. The tavern is famous because from time to time the disembodied voice of a female elf fills the tavern with a melancholy song, giving the establishment its name. The ballad isn't loud enough to disrupt conversation, but most patrons stop speaking when the elf song begins and resume after it ends. Many customers frequent the tavern in hopes of hearing it. Those who speak Elvish can understand the lyrics, which lament an unnamed lover lost at sea. No one is sure how the spirit came to haunt the tavern, just as no one can predict when it will sing again.
Oh wow. I like it.
so if it's any value, I speak Elvish. So yeah.
I knew we were playing Descent
I've
into
been blessed
Avernus,
with
so I took
snacks.
Eternal.
That was probably a good play. Oh, Mrs. Gnomes just brought me schnacks.
Yeah, go Mrs. Gnome.
All right. So you are out in front. The bouncer is a incredibly large, incredibly strong looking lady who's just wearing a very simple tank like tabard, and you can tell that she's only part human. And whatever that other part is, it ain't orc. It's something bigger.
Oh.
Yeah. She's just sort of standing there. She eyes you up. Not looking to bother you at all.
Okay.
She's just there because Baldur's Gate, if you haven't noticed, is a tough city. And so you need somebody about that big to keep out the riffraff. And the riffraff is whoever starts acting like riffraff.
Yeah.
The fat
And
gets skinned real fast.
And the nice thing about Baldur's Gate, despite the fact that it's predominantly human, there's a lot of variety here.
Yeah, it's super cosmopolitan. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have everyone roll for initiative, but that's not because we're in combat. It's just so I can do story passes and make sure everybody gets some screen time. So give me one moment to pull up the initiative tracker.
But like, what if it was?
I mean, that could happen. So go ahead and click.
Maybe this is just an elaborate ruse to hide
Yeah,
the fact that
Okay, I'm dead last.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Sounds like a race. Is it a race?
It's a race to the bottom.
All
What
right.
happened to all those 19s?
So if you highlight your character when you...
Wait. Oh my god, mate, I just realized you rolled a 19 on your D100. That's what you said about the lights. Okay. I get it.
That was the weather, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's just we rolled 4 19s in a row. It was.
Oh my god, we're haunted! We're haunted! All right, we're gonna add a turn, Umberto. So by the way, from now on, whenever you roll initiative, highlight your character first, and it'll automatically add it to this handy dandy initiative tracker.
That's what that means. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. I don't actually have a way to highlight my character.
If you select you're on the ruler tool, you just select that one. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now stop wiggling for a moment.
Can I wiggle a little bit?
No, you may not wiggle. No wiggling allowed. All right.
I'm like in between three different squares right now.
All right, excellent. So here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna start out. Umberto, you walk up to the Elf Song Tavern. What do you do?
I'm gonna make sure I have my coin purse both securely held and ready in case there's a cover fee or anything.
All right.
And then are we supposed to talk to someone in here? Who are we supposed to talk to?
It is Tarnia.
Tarina.
Well, first thing is I want to drink, so I'd like to go inside. How far can I move in a turn? 6? I think?
Yeah, you can move 6 squares. Let's not worry about it too much. By the way, and if you pick up your guy and right-click, you can plot a course.
Ah. So right-click. I'm gonna head to the bar.
Yar.
All right.
The bar.
Belly up to the bar. Go ahead. What was that?
If I have time, I'll order a drink. But if my turn's over, I'll just wait here.
Now there's an middle-aged, elderly-looking half-elf. Eyes you up.
I put my coin on the
Eyes
table
up here, baby.
and ask for a mid-tier ale or beer.
All right. Give me a silver piece, and he'll go ahead and tap the keg, slam it down in front of you. You got a drink in front of you now.
Okay, great.
All right, that's it. Corin, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna saddle on up. Are we keeping track of movement, or does it matter really?
Use it as a guideline.
Okay,
you know?
Yeah, no guideline. I'm cool with that.
Especially not in combat, though, right?
I'm just gonna saddle up right next to my boy here.
All right.
Technically, what I'm doing here is I'm technically delaying till my man can go, and we're kind of moving as a unit.
That's fine.
So unless you want to interrupt me, Adam, do you want to just join me up here?
Yeah, actually, can I flip the bouncer a gold coin and ask where the Tarina is?
Yeah. All right. Reduce your by 1. She'll pocket it and point upstairs.
Oh, we know where to go.
Yep, and the stairs are over here.
I motion to Corin. We should let's just
a silver for a tankard of ale. Feel free.
I'm actually going to be just to kind of I don't drink on the job, so my goal here is to just say like, hey man, get me a a drink, and then I'm going to kind of like whisper down like, hey no, just fill me up with some water, and I'll just like put a few coppers on the table.
All right. Bartender shrugs. Pours you the finest water. It's a little stale. It's been in that. It's been around for a while, right? And there's a little ale in it just because they water it down with ale just to make sure that they kill any bacteria.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
It's like really watered down ale that you're getting, and it's
FYI,
not the
all of
good
my
stuff.
coins, I have just scratching all my coins. Do you know who my father is? And I just so that way.
Yeah, he doesn't look at your coins. He just like, oh yeah, those are copper. Swoop, sweeps
Those
them
are
up.
copper. There you go.
All right.
And yeah, I'll just keep the act up that I'm here to drink, man. But no, I'm here to find Tarina, and as soon as Crozan lets me know where we look, I'm gonna follow him over there.
All right. Koran, are you following suit? What is your plan?
Adam?
Nope, that's
I'm
Nick.
Corzan.
No, Koran.
Oh, sorry, Crozan. Yeah.
No,
No, I was saying that.
so Robert, not Koran. Robert.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes. You're up. The rest
Yeah,
of you.
I'm just following them into the bar. Have no
All right.
real need to take a drink right now.
All right. So you're just gonna go ahead and hover around with them. As a group, are you all heading upstairs, or does anyone have other business?
Nope.
Because you already have a
I
lead
will-
that she's upstairs.
I will, if we're moving upstairs, I will finish my drink rapidly because I have a problem.
All right. You're down your first. You are down one drink now. You're one drink in.
Roger.
I think I don't want to crowd the group in regards to talks with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let the for sure charisma warlock go there, and likely our buddy Mr. Robert. I'm gonna hang out down here and just do some basic information gathering. See if I can find out what the deal is with. I'm not going to be asking about the Dead 3 or anything like that. I just kind of want to like see if I can overhear stuff. Don't go around asking too many questions. Just kind of see what I can find out about Tarina, so I can
All right.
find out a little something to help our buddies if the time is right for that. So I'm just going to amble around.
All right.
Takes 20.
You have a skill that you can use to back me up with that.
Absolutely, I do. Let me.
What'll it be?
Let me just see what we got here. I would like, if possible, use a combination of my perception to overhear things, and then my insight to see if what I'm picking up really has any pertains to what I'm looking for at all.
Okay, give me one of each. And then Adam, are you participating in this process, this fact-finding mission?
Oh no, that's a dumb stat. So I'm going upstairs.
All right.
You could assist me and give me advantage. That's
I'm not going to let him do that if he can't do it in a meaningful way.
No, that's cool. That's
yeah.
cool. I was seeing like a cheese here. No big deal. I'll open with perception and I'll follow it up with some insight.
All right, you're real good at listening around. You're not as good at figuring anything else out.
Okay. Do I pick anything up from what I've been overhearing? Maybe not super useful, but
Well, Tarina likes to play Baldur's Bones, which is a dice game that is popular in Baldur's Gate.
okay.
And she's in good standing with the guildmat with Nine Fingers, guildmaster of the local thieves guild, who gives her occasional work.
All right.
You
Nine
also
Fingers
hear
is kinda
a couple.
keen.
You got a couple of rumors going around. You overhear someone saying, "I'll bet my last copper piece that these so-called refugees are advanced scouts for an army that's preparing to attack Baldur's Gate." I'm gonna go ahead and move Crozan up the stairs.
From the messed up place, right? You said the one that.
Yeah, Elturel. These so-called refugees. Wop 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 wop.
Umberto is going to go ahead and follow up to go upstairs.
All right,
Robert as well.
I'm gonna move the lot of you. As soon as I.
And you said Tarina was in good standing with Nine Fingers, and he does what now?
She's the guildmaster for the local thieves guild. All right, so upstairs there's a couple of tables. You can see people rolling some dice. There's doors that lead to a variety of rooms around the edge.
And Tarina likes to play Baldur's Bones.
Baldur's Bone.
Is she good at it or just likes to play it?
She's real good at it.
Is Baldur's Bones anything like Gem Snatcher?
It is not.
Oh, okay.
It is a game. Go ahead.
Sorry, check the stram. It looks like the rolls are not scrolling down in the text window.
Oh, they're not rolling? They're not scrolling? Weird.
It's just not scrolling down.
Oh, maybe you have to actively do it. It won't auto do it.
Here. Maybe I just fixed it. We'll see. All right. Again, good to know. So, you see Tarina, well, somebody who's ostensibly Tarina right here, sitting around a table with a bunch of other folk. Just they're all rolling dice. If any of you would any of you be familiar with local gambling or no?
I've been in this City Watch for at least a few years. I probably know the
Oh,
ins and
yeah.
outs of most of the underbelly.
Absolutely. So Baldur's Bones, it's named after Balduron, who is the sailor who founded the city of Baldur's Gate. And
He
essentially,
rich.
everybody, well, he's dead. He's been dead for like 500 years.
He was rich.
He was rich, absolutely. And the way the game is played is everybody gets 3 6-sided dice, and they roll it, and it's basically like 21. You're trying to hit 21 without busting out, and you all play against
cool.
each other. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. It's a game of Risk.
And this is playing on the central table?
Yeah,
Is there another bar in this floor?
there
Or
is not.
bartender?
There's only a bartender downstairs, as far as you can tell.
Do everyone at the table have drinks?
Yep, everyone has drinks, everyone has coins, everyone has weapons.
Oh, okay. Then I will not go buy a drink for everyone.
Mm. All right. What do the rest of you do?
Am I a part of this, or am I still listening downstairs?
You're still. Well, do you want to keep farming for rumors, or do you want to come? Everyone gets to do one thing because you went to farm for rumors. You can keep farming, or you can join them upstairs. But all of them get to do one thing before we get back to you.
Absolutely. No, I'll come upstairs after they're done, so I can spread the information I found.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what are the 3 of you upstairs going to do?
Quick question: who's wearing their badge of the Flaming Fist?
Ooh, good point.
That's up to each of
Shit,
you.
I am. I was.
I'm gonna pull you aside as you come up the stairs and kind of just like, hey, hide that.
Understood.
All right.
I'm gonna try to be subtle about it, but not like super subtle. Just
That's
like,
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, just like, put that away. And then I'm pretty persuasive, but I'm not terribly charming. So do you guys think I should just go in? I've got pretty good charisma. I could go in and just introduce ourselves, and
Or play around.
Robert, where do you stand with your?
I don't know how to play, but I'd be willing to.
I'm very good at insight with the wisdom check, and so I'm here to support whenever we start the conversation up.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
it sounds like you, Kevin. You're the tank when it comes to persuasion.
Okay,
He's the
if
tank in
there's
the conversation.
if there's no
The face
issue,
tank.
then I'll go ahead and sit. I guess I'll sit here if that's all right, but I'll be charming as I approach.
Mm-hmm.
And hey folks, do you mind if I step in?
We kind of eyeball you.
I
Slide.
drop some coin.
Yeah, slice some dice over your way.
Yeah, how much was the buy-in?
They're playing for silver. They're playing for 5 silver a hand right now.
Okay, I'll play for one hand, so I'm down to it.
All right. So roll 3d6. Are the other 2 of you joining in or no?
What's the code for that? I just roll
/ R3d6. So yeah, Nick, Adam, are you guys rolling dice or no?
I will join.
All
I
right.
think there needs to be a space /R space 3d6.
Yeah. / R
I
space 3d6.
I think dice is a waste of time. I'll just lean against the wall.
All right. We'll go ahead and start with who rolled first? Umberto, you rolled first. You have 14. You want to roll another or you want to pass?
Now, do you get to roll just one more d6, or does it have to be 3d6 every time?
No, you keep going 1d6 at a time.
Oh, cool. Good.
Yeah. Again, it's like blackjack. You hit, but you hit with d6.
I should roll one.
Yep.
Oh, all right. You have 20 even.
All right, I'm gonna hold.
All right.
And then while I'm doing this, I'm gonna chat them up and say, so that's pretty messed up about Elturel or Elturel. So.
So you're sharing a table. You've got a sort of a punch-drunk shipwright who has no eyebrows right here. You got a half-orc who's got a cage next to him and a couple of big sticks. He's got a big old strong jaw and he is a huge bellowing laugh. Sort of up against the wall, watching fervently and still playing, is a lady wearing sort of flowing robes covered with stars. But it's not super well made. Who's super excited to be in on it. And the lady who seems to be running the whole thing, someone who matches your description of Tarina right there, who's just rolling dice and listening more than talking. Give me 1 second.
1.
So while the game's going on, I'm gonna gently steer the conversation towards those. If you guys are okay with this, towards that murder ring you guys were talking about that we're after.
Yeah, the dead 3. That's bad business. Crozan, you got 16. Hit or pass.
Yeah, that's a hit.
19. Hit or pass.
Nice.
Pass.
All right.
Hey, not that I don't think you're doing a great job, Shmi, but how are you gonna gently roll that top over to the dead 3 if you don't mind me asking?
14,
Oh, that's good. I was
15.
saying, oh yeah, everything's going to hell. Like Elturel went to crap, and now I hear people are getting murdered all throughout the streets here. What the hell's going on?
So about the dead 3s. I like
About those maple leaves.
18. Bust. I'm gonna add tags to everyone who busts.
Please do.
So Tarina has an even 21.
Oh.
That's an odd 21. Just gonna put that
18,
out there.
24, bust. Oh, this is the last person I rolled for. Started with a 13, rolls in. 19, doesn't have a 21, rolls in, bust.
What's up with all these 19s, man?
I don't know, man. It's a cursed number. All right, so Tarina has 21 and takes both of your silver.
Yikes.
So you're each down 5 silver.
Okay.
She's like, oh yeah, no, that's awful business for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Been told that the Flaming Fist is supposed to be looking into that. Am I right, gentlemen?
Like, well, you called it. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh it off. Just like, yeah, you called it.
Yeah.
But the way I see it, at least they're doing something useful when they're doing that, and not running down poor people or putting down the common man, or wasting their time trying to tackle thieves
Or other business opportunities.
Fair. All right, you guys, you're new at this. It's fine. Look, I understand Zaj is involved in all. She's gonna go ahead and shoo the rest of them away. Everyone who just lost their money, they're gonna sort of head over to this table and they're gonna keep rolling dice. Hopefully with better luck. They just got fragged. And Trina say, look, all right, so I know Zaj has you looking in for this. I may or may not know a thing or two about this, but I have problems of my own. All right,
Then
and
let's help you grease the wheels.
yeah, great, perfect. How many guys you got?
A few. Well, how many are we? We're 4.
Yeah, Matt, you can come
we're-
upstairs
we're-
now if you'd like. You should be able to see. I don't know. Can you see the map at all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you see the
I'm
top
just,
floor?
No. Oh, I thought I would just be able to walk right up. Do you
Nope.
need to ascend me up there?
Yes, you have ascended.
Woo!
There you go. All right, so he steps up and she's like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know how to use those? She'll point at your weapons.
She talking to me?
Yeah, well, the lot of you.
We're
I
proficient.
show off. I'm a little vain, so I show off by making a little sparkle at the end of my fingertips and kind of just swirling my hands out.
magic.
Like, oh yeah, kind of figured a few things out here and there.
All right.
Crozan just cracks his knuckles at his neck.
Robert looks down at the full armor he's wearing.
All right.
Corin will like hold his hands up like this is not an aggressive act, and then he'll like pull out a dagger with a flourish, spin it around a bit, and then very a la Guardians of the Galaxy, like drop it real quickly, pick it up, and look at them like nothing happened. And then put it right back in.
All right, so she's looking. All right, magic, gigantic, ripped-ass dwarf. All right, fully armored warrior of the light. All right, schmuck who drops his dagger, and we're dead. We're doomed.
When he does that,
Do you know who my father is?
I look over at her.
Is that a good
He's
idea?
bankrolling this.
No,
He's
no,
the
no,
money bags.
That's an out of character declaration. That's not.
Okay.
I'll use my sexy voice if I'm going to speak as Corin.
How will we notice?
Oh wow.
Give her the
Hey.
smolder.
All right, so
I lean in real close and say, "I hear the gooseberries are in this year." Look to the side, and
yes.
so are the mangoes.
What?
All right, so
God's help.
in the event that, say, a pirate captain rolled into port with all of his guys, and under the circumstances in which they made their way to this tavern which I'm known to frequent, and imagine, if you will, that they got their cutlasses out and they came upstairs and they tried to kill my ass, how would you feel about killing all of them instead?
If you don't mind us waiting until they make the first move, I'm 100.
Oh, yeah, that
First
won't-
move means drawing weapons, but I'm down
Yeah.
to kill their asses.
All right, great. What about the rest of you? How do you feel about pirates?
Pirates? You mean pincushions for my daggers? And he flourishes again. This time, not dropping them.
Lawless Smucks? Absolutely.
The priest of life is a little against taking life, but he's willing to smack them down until they're unconscious. Sure.
Look, as long as they're no longer in a position to stab me, spill my guts, kill, whatever, keel haul, all those other lovely terminology. As long as they're no longer in a position to do that, we're fine. We're completely all right.
In all seriousness, Corin will speak up and just kind of very briefly declare that anybody who acts outside the obvious law of Baldur's Gate deserves nothing less than their actions incur. So they'd be dealt with.
All right. At that moment,
Oh, how fortuitous.
the voice of the elven spirit echoes through the tavern.
Wood.
And for the first time in centuries, the song has changed.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is how you know we're the PCs.
And I don't have an appropriate theme to kicked up, unfortunately. But
Kevin,
What do you do?
What
Elvish Lament.
language proficiency, Elvish.
all right, very
What
good.
up? What up,
Point, point,
pimps?
point.
I got this shit.
All right.
Step off.
Well, then this is what you hear.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm gonna need Matt to sing this out, please.
oh, do you want it the good way or the really good way?
Is there any
Is-
other
is-
way?
Is this when I should be plugging my ears and squealing like a suck pig and not hearing this?
Actually, I think Joe would be the one to really bring this home. That would be use that choir experience, man.
Can we get Microsoft Sam to sing it?
Oh, singing a song of Elturel on water, wood, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs, and the field range.
That's unnaturally good. Holy shit. Kevin, the tune would be something along the lines of "Star of the County Down,"
Okay.
Ooh,
but
nice.
more in the hymn, not in like the jiggy really sort of feel, but like the original
Yeah.
Kingsfold hymn. Let me see if I can
Yep.
cue that up for the stream.
Well,
Like when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet, like that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
and I, if I've got pen and paper in front of me, I write out the translation as I'm listening
Ooh, nice.
and share it with the people sitting next to me.
All right.
If
Ma-
it's on the stream, we cannot hear it because we.
That's
are
fine.
allowed to
That's
know.
totally fine. I'm just putting on Kingsfold, the hymn. Probably. This is just a one-off YouTube video that I'm running, so fingers crossed this won't get the stream muted.
And demonetized.
played one
By
verse
the
of it.
way, y'all, I already copied this to my notepad. So
Yeah.
So does Umberto translate all this as it's going through?
Yes,
I'm writing
the
it out,
party
and
the
I'm-
party now has this information.
yes,
Everybody, like everyone in the tavern stops. They always kind of quiet down when the elven voice sings, but this time they stop and they just look around like, what? There's a murmur that runs through the tavern. This has never happened before.
The lady we're talking to, is she Elvish at all?
I'm also recording locally. The lady, Tarina?
Yes.
No, she is human.
I'm gonna do her a favor and try to get on her good side by also
Mhm.
letting her see it.
She's like, all right, Ghost is seeing something different. Not my business.
Yeah, but at least it's not like we're hiding anything from her, you know.
Mm.
And all that stuff.
Yeah.
So this is quite ominous.
Yeah, no
Yes.
kidding.
Yeah.
Foreboding. Seems like we have to descend somewhere. I don't know.
So
Like an avenue of Verns, possibly.
Maybe.
Kevin,
us.
you're from Elturel. Roll
Yeah.
a.
Well, I was actually born in Baldur's Gate, but I lived in Elturel
Right,
of
you're-
my adult life.
You've been there. You're familiar. Do you have history
Yes.
proficiency? I'll let you roll it regardless. But
I don't believe I do, but let me check.
yeah, I'll let you roll it.
Slam that roll button, baby.
I do have history.
I do not.
I
and
knew you would.
All right, and you have
Were you
religious.
also from Elturel, Robert?
No, but his
No,
religious
but I-
background would come in handy. Go ahead and roll here.
What am I rolling? History?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Baby, you dumb.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing. So, Robert, one of the last stanzas of the song, sleep safe beneath companion's light until the dawn does call. The companion is the basically artificial sun that burns over Elturel, protecting the city and its surrounding lands against the undead.
Okay. I let people
Yeah.
know that.
Mhm. That is relayed.
So we just figured out what exactly?
The companion that's referred to in one of the last stanzas is the artificial sun that hangs over Elturel, scorching the undead and keeping it safe.
Gotcha.
Actually, since you've been to Elturel, Kevin, the Hell Riders, you know that they're called the Hell Riders because long ago they actually descended into the Nine Hells on horseback to fight devils. Most of them never returned.
As one does.
Mhm.
And the Mighty Hell Riders are also known as what, yeah?
Well, no, they're the Hell Riders.
Oh, okay, cool.
The original Hell Riders were called that because they literally rode into hell to battle devils. And ever since then, the elite paladins of Elturgard have been called the Hell Riders.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything else?
Wow.
Anything else from you folks, or do you want to go ahead and move on? Do you have anything else that you'd like to do?
We're gonna ask Our Lady here when and where we should be back to help kill the pirates.
Oh, I think you're good right where you are.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
then.
And just to
Yeah.
make sure, this little combo here is what we're trading to find out about the Dead 3, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you hang out here.
Cool.
She'll tell you everything she knows.
Beautiful. Just making sure.
You know what I'm gonna say is, I wonder if okay, guys, bear with me.
Yo.
I have pretty good persuasion. Do you think I should try to persuade her to tell us now, just in case the worst should happen?
I think half now, half later. Tell us about 1.5 of them.
Should I go buy her a drink first and then do it?
Can I roll insight just to make sure she's telling the whole truth? Not
Okay.
keeping anything out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, actually, I've got a pretty bomb insight as well.
All
Can
right.
I assist him with that? Or no, he's got it. No, we're good.
She's scared right now. She is very nervous. Like, she feels that danger is right around the corner any moment.
Like those doors there?
Well, those doors are the windows.
Those are windows, bruh.
Hey,
Oh, are
just
they?
in case, real quick, I'm gonna
Mhm.
pull my companions in, and even though it's not super helpful, but in case something happens, I'm just gonna let them know that I found out that Tarina is in real good with Nine Fingers, who is the guild master of the local thieves guild, and that refugees. It seems like rumors go in that people in Baldur's Gate think these refugees from Elturel are basically like prepping an assault on Baldur's Gate, just so that way they're aware of that stuff.
Yep. Information transferred. What will the rest of you do? Anything else?
What do you guys say we? Do you think we have time to? I don't know, grab another chair and table and set up somewhere like here-ish so that when they come up the stairs we can gank the ever-living poop out of them?
What says they're gonna come up the stairs? Can I make a perception check on
Yeah.
what's going around me with
Yeah.
these other patrons?
Oh, good point.
Absolutely.
Also, are these all windows? Just
Those are doors. Those are all
doors.
doors. Every single one of them is a door to another room.
Okay, never mind. Then why don't we ask her to find a safer place? Like, ask her to rent a room and we'll guard her in the room. What do you guys think?
I
Yeah,
have.
well-
Okay, so, no, go ahead.
No, sorry. I guess when I do my insight, once I realize what's happening, I pull out my weapon and step towards the wall just to get something behind me.
Okay.
Just saying.
Mates, how is she dressed, by the way?
How is she dressed? One
Yeah.
moment.
She's
Nothing
pretty plain.
super fancy.
from-
What I
from your
want to
bio.
find out, what I kind of want to find out. I am really good with disguising myself. I'm
Mhm.
wondering if, because I'm kind of like a little bit of an effeminate, like equine male figure,
Mhm.
if I would be able to disguise myself to look somewhat
Equine.
like her and kind of huddle down somewhere, like I'm just playing the bone game. That way, they come after me and then my compatriots near the table instead of just going straight for her, kind of a thing.
She's wearing leather armor. She's got a scimitar. She's got a light crossbow. Sort of sailor-looking pants.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna offer if she's got like a jacket or something on. I'm not gonna have her take her pants off, but
Mhm.
I've got my disguise kit. I can do like a quick change, see if I can make myself look a little bit like her. If she wants to go for that, I'm offering.
All right. Yeah, she'll take you up on that.
I worry about the other people in the room. I'm gonna. Can we ask her? Do you know any of these people? Are these the people who are gonna be worrying?
They're just-
who we should be worrying about?
They're just locals, you know?
Do you trust them?
I'm not afraid
When
of
we-
any of them.
Okay,
All right,
great.
Kevin, are you asking this loud enough for them to hear?
No, well, we're
Mhm.
at our own table, so I'm not like super whispering, but I'm not loud. I'm quiet.
I kind of while Kevin's asking this, just to see if they're looking over on us, I kind of want to see if the other group nearby is like
Mhm.
listening in at all, or is trying to try to ascertain how they're reacting to all this.
They're mostly like playing dice.
Okay.
Again, you've got the no eyebrows guy. You've got a scar-faced halfling who's flipping a coin. You've got a guy sitting there as in between rolls. He's scribbling in his little book. And he looks like just poor as hell and kind of skinny. You've got the rat catcher half orc with a huge laugh. You've got the person with the starry robes, and then
But
you've got
they seem to be friends with her though, right?
friends is a strong term, but like they're not.
Acquaintances.
Yeah, acquaintances for sure.
They're all frequent visitors to this particular pub.
Yeah,
so-
she was playing dice with him a moment ago.
Yeah,
For what that's
I'm
worth.
assuming if she asked loud enough for us to be able to respond, they probably heard her declaration of "Would you defend me if pirates showed up?" Right?
Yeah.
So I would like to just kind of, while I'm getting ready to don my disguise, glance their
Mhm.
way and be like, "Hey, gentlemen, you heard the lady. If any pirates are going to be showing up here in order to make some issues, are you gonna stand idly by? Are you gonna help, or are you gonna turn on us?" And I'm gonna kind of intimidate them while I'm doing it.
All right.
See if
Roll
I-
intimidate to like spin your dagger on your fingertips as you give them the hairy eyeball.
Yeah, the hairy eyeball.
Yeah.
I will assist.
All right. Roll intimidate. This unearthly presence emanates out from you.
We kind of have me doing the thing, and then when they react, I think I did a great job, but really it's just Kevin hanging
Standing
around.
behind you. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Just
whoa,
standing
whoa,
right
whoa,
behind you, doing the arms behind you.
Exactly. Just T-posing to establish dominance behind your back. They'll sort of shrug and pick up their dice and their coins and start going downstairs, arguing
That's
about the
right.
results of the last game.
That's what I thought.
Who's the dwarf or the elf in the corner, or at least the elf picture in the corner?
Oh, that is a snooty halfling wearing a colorful cape. She'll go ahead and head downstairs as well when she sees everyone else. Sort of goes, heads downstairs.
Mate, did you want to roll my disguise secretly, or you want me to go ahead and do it?
I will roll it
off.
secretly in a moment. I'm going to step out for a couple seconds. And then I'm going to be right back. So go ahead.
All that water you're getting, you forgot to bring the accompanying catheter.
That is correct. I'm going to go ahead and put myself on mute and not give you any more experience points and hide my face cam. Position yourselves around the room. If you have any ideas for terrain and such, go ahead and use the drawing tool, and I will be right back.
There's a drawing tool? Oh, look at that.
Yep.
That's really cool.
It is pretty
Cool.
darn awesome.
I recommend we move this table over here
That's a good idea.
to create a smaller entrance.
Absolutely, funnel them up.
I say we screw over the DM, sneak out of here, and go burn down their ship.
that's an incredible
actually-
idea.
It's not bad. We would need to take her with us, though. That's the other.
Oh, how funny! But some of us are lawful good, and we can't strike until they strike first.
Wait,
Says
no,
you.
I'm good.
But she's
a cleric.
also a thief, so it's like, you know.
I'm a cleric of life. I don't mind burning down things. It's just killing people I have problems with. So
You know,
And if they can't get out,
I
then it's
love
on
it.
them.
I mean, you
I
guys,
hope
if you want, we can disguise me here. We can kind of make her look like somebody else. Her and I can play cards together. You guys can go burn the ship down, and if they accost us, I just grab her and run for our lives until.
Are we
meet up with
splitting the
you guys.
party this early?
No,
I don't
would-
think we
I
should.
don't- I don't think we should.
I'm just. If
I
we
think,
were
if
to-
anything, we should have her
involving-
help. We should help her sneak out, like Nick is saying, and then go find those biznatches. and
Well, here,
take their
actually,
shit.
just to not throw off Joe's game too much, we could hide her. I look like her. You guys are just sitting on playing cards or dice with me. They roll in. We turn on them, keep at least one of them alive, and then interrogate and do the thing you just said.
And also burn down everything.
And then burn down. No, but we can't. This is the awesome ghostly tavern. We can't burn down the cool ghostly tavern.
No, the
No, the
ship.
ship.
We're talking
The
about
ship.
burning
Oh, the ship.
down.
That's what I mean. Yeah, no. Oh, no. We'll go find the ship and burn the. Well, actually, guys, why burn it down when we can just have a ship?
Because that's gonna throw the game even further off.
Well, that's the thing. Joe thought we were going to play Descent into Avernus. We played Sailor the Chult. I hope you got the Chult rulebook out. 'Cause we're going.
Well,
We're playing.
I have
Sailor
that.
Simulator.
I have the Chult book, and I have
God damn
Saltmarsh.
it.
So I've got nautical shit if you guys need it.
Shh, damn it.
I fear nothing. I fear no railroad.
How upset would you be if we just took the ship and completely changed your Descent into Avernus game?
Well, I feel silly for having all this pre-made content, but I'd roll with it.
Did you hear anything aside from us?
Plotting to steal a ship? No, that's all I heard.
Excellent.
I thought we would just tell him.
Okay. Go ahead.
We were thinking of basically me doing the disguise, having her like either hide out or just making her look like just somebody else, like just take some common clothes, throw that crap on, and then we'll all play dice cards. As soon as the bad guys roll up, if they do that thing, we beat them up, keep one of their guys, and have them take us to the ship that we can either play Chults or burn it down.
All right.
I also like Nick's idea of trying to sneak out of the entire place and
Yes.
burn their ship down. Have her lead us to their ship and burn it down.
Does she know where it is?
Yeah, let's ask her that. Can we
Let's-
ask her that, guys?
Let me see if she knows where it is. One sec.
Although that doesn't guarantee her safety, only
Mhm.
because we're not certain that the people are even on the ship.
Also,
we
we're
burn it
not,
down and we stick with her long enough to kill them too, because they'll
Technically,
probably
we're
come
not-
back when their ship starts burning.
I
mean,
guess
technically, she'd be safe if she was dead as well.
Ha!
Oh,
we wouldn't get the information then.
We don't
I
have to
guess
speak
I
with Dad
figured
yet.
if the pirates lost their power base, then
but then they
Should
might
be
become
safer.
vengeful and strike out in anger and upsetness.
true.
We gotta
So-
be really careful. We're doing a fine line between playing D&D and just playing Sid Meier's here.
Look, whatever you guys want to do. You want to play Sid Meier's? Go play some Sid Meier's. I'm gonna open up these nachos. You keep hashing it out.
I'm good. Just wait and hold up and jump their bones.
Yeah,
Mate, can you flash us to the main map so we can kind of get an idea of how far we'd be from the port and all that? Because I feel like we're a ways.
we're not too far.
We're like in the center of So
It's a question
where
of
the
where
ship
they
is.
are on the
this is us, and this is our brain on drugs. Like anywhere, like
Yeah, that's
You know.
that's 1,000 feet. That's nothing.
Yeah, we
The
came
map
from
is not
Basilisk
accurate.
to-
The map,
Oh,
the
dang it.
numbers are not completely accurate.
It'd
Well,
be
plus-
a couple of city blocks.
well. That being
Man.
said, I mean, a 5-minute jog in real life not a big deal, but in combat, if I'm sitting here with her and I'm screwed,
Yeah.
then
That's
I gotta
why I
roll a
think
new
we bring it
character.
with us. We bring it with us and we sneak around some other
If
way.
she
but
knows, yeah.
If she knows, yeah. If she knows, if she doesn't know, then we just hang out and kill the fools when they get in.
Great, guys, could you imagine if we decide to go play Sid Meier's and then we've got Captain Zog just sitting in the Basilisk Gate going, where the hell are those guys?
They'll be back any day now. The Dead 3 will be defeated. Any day. So, what'll it be, gamers?
I want to roll that disguise check, if you don't mind.
I say we do that. Yep. Disguise one of us and wait it out and jump them.
Oh
I
yeah,
agree.
technically I don't need to disguise myself. Does one of you guys want to be the aforementioned
I don't know if I could pass as a middle-aged female.
But how good would that be, dude?
I'm not taking off my armor, so no.
Okay.
I don't have armor, so even better. I'll just.
Kevin, I think it's on you. It's you or me.
I think it's you. You're the disguise guy.
I'm down for it, man. Let's do it.
And then I'm gonna ask her if she does know where their ship is. What do I use?
You don't need to roll just to ask a question.
Yeah.
Let me see if she does know where their ship is.
Do you know where the ship is? Because if you do, maybe we can take care of this another way.
She's only heard a rumor. There's a rumor on a good source that they've tracked her to Baldur's Gate, but she doesn't know the location of their ship.
Does she know the name of the ship?
She does know the name of the ship.
Okay, let's get that name just let's just get that information anyway.
The ship is called the Uncivil Serpent.
Is that a play on words?
Yes, it is a play on words. Like civil servant, except it's a serpent. Look, I didn't name it. It was some pirates. All right.
I got it.
Dude, I have a mighty need to make this check. Are you cool if I do that?
I'm going to roll the check secretly.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
I hadn't had the chance. I had a mouthful of nachos. So.
Oh no, no worries.
What
no worries.
is your modifier?
It depends on what you want it to be.
This
if I
guy's
use dexterity. It depends on if I want to use. I'm thinking it'd be dexterity for the manual application of this stuff, but it's your call.
I'm gonna call it
strength.
Smear that eyeliner! Smear it!
No, I'm gonna call it.
How long are we sitting here while he gets dressed up like a woman?
How long does it take your? How long does your disguise kit take to use?
It takes a pouch of custom hair dye and props let you create a disguise of your physical appearance. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your bonus to any checks you make to create a visual disguise. It does not specify.
It's gonna take you at least a couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, your call. I think that really, I'm mostly just like putting on a wig, some makeup, and some clothes. So yeah, maybe a minute or two.
All right, so you open up your kit and you start shuffling through your selection of wigs.
Which I started this a while back, FYI.
I'm gonna call this intelligence or charisma. Intelligence would be preferable if it's close.
No.
Okay, we'll call it charisma then.
So then this is gonna be a.
I will roll it in secret.
Yeah.
And it is.
Let me just double check here.
Your proficiency modifier is 2, so
Yep,
that plus your charisma modifier.
Yep, that was the 0, so that's 2.
Okay. Well, don't look at the stream because I can see it.
Oh, okay. I'm not looking. I'm not. Dang it! Why did you say that?
Any other preparation for the rest of the team?
I guess I'd like to walk around to the doors and just feel them to see if they're unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
If they are, I guess poke my head in.
All right. Most of the doors are locked, but you can open this door right here. Is that showing it all?
Yeah.
Right here. And you can open this door right here.
So this one and this one. Okay.
Where do they lead, respectively?
What? Well, if you step through, you'll find out. Actually, you know what? Do you want to step through alone, or do you want to?
Just open them and stick your head through.
Fighters, on either side of the door. We can do it, but
hold on. Here, I have a solution.
Hey, mate, real quick, I got a question.
There.
Ooh, nice.
I'll just open up the door for you. What's your question?
Can I have my my battle butler and manservant help me apply my stuff, so reduce some of that time?
Yes. You'll have enough time to create a basic disguise before shit goes down.
Nice. Adam, are you cool helping me with this?
Absolutely.
I'm
I've-
right here, my boy.
We should probably peek our heads in those doors too.
Yeah, I've opened up the level map so you can take a look around if you want.
Nice.
Wait, do we have group vision, or is it just me?
No group vision.
No group vision.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you actually have to put
Paint
yourself
us
there.
a
and then-
word picture.
There is a table and some walls
And some ceilings. Wait,
and some ceiling.
just one ceiling. So inside of this private dining room, on the east wall near a small armoire, so it'd be around like here, there's the head of a displacer beast mounted on the wall.
Ah!
Yeah, it's roughly here.
The urge to not Skyrim is like rising.
What is the policy for using these private rooms? Can we?
You're supposed to pay to use them.
But they're unlocked, right?
Correct.
Let's hide our lady in there.
And this room, on the east wall, so over here, has the head of an Umber Hulk mounted.
Oh.
Kinky.
All right, so where do you want her to hide?
I think. What else is that a window through there?
Yes, both rooms have windows.
Umber Hulk heads are pretty big, right?
They're not that big. I'll stop you right there. They're not that big.
He knows where this is going.
All right, so I'm gonna
Someone's played
say
D&D with him before.
let's throw the lady in one of these two rooms, and let's all sit here pretending like we're playing dice.
Mhm.
And if we see a bunch of shady characters come in, we can challenge them and either tell them to piss off or kill them.
All right, what room do you want them in?
We were gonna tell her to pay for the room.
Or better yet, you can woo it her.
I mean, we're about to get ganked. I don't think we need to worry too much. No one's coming.
You say
up
pay for the room? She looks at you, she says counterpoint, and she just walks in the room and
And she just
closes
walks in the room,
door.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm okay with that, but if they ask, you did it, not us. Okay. So, and then I say we all pretend like we're just chilling here, and we get ready actions to kill the absolute poop out of the people who are.
True, they don't know us.
I want to
Right.
make sure that I'm facing this door she just went in case she needs help, and I'm going to keep my back to the staircase so it will make my disguise as good as it can be.
So in that case, we should also have someone close enough to listen to that door, or leave it cracked so we can hear if she starts
Oh,
getting
I
killed.
tie
in
a
there.
string to 2 mugs and throw one of the mugs in the room.
Okay, you tie a string to 2 mugs and throw a mug in the room. All right. That's where we are now. Position yourselves in the room, please, wherever you'd like to be. While I take another
I'll
bite
wait.
of delicious.
I'll just casually be
delicious
leaning
food.
against the door here, just in case.
All right, we're all playing dice. We're just a bunch of guys playing dice. What's
Yeah.
the big deal, man?
Totally normal.
Just 3 humans and a dwarf, man. Don't worry about it.
That sounds
Wait,
like
Kevin, you're human, right?
Yes.
Man, we're all real boring. I should have been something else.
Where's the diversity?
Suckers.
Where's the diversity? It's 2019, people. Come on.
You hear,
I'm a
you hear
dwarf?
some
Okay.
you hear some rustling downstairs, and a voice calls out, "We're looking for an old friend of ours. Goes by the name Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheat at
Or so I'm
Baldur's
told."
Bone."
Nice.
Oh, she freaking cheated, didn't she?
A glass of
That's
ale
the
to
one.
whoever will, and then you just hear a whole bunch of people say, "Hey, here. She's upstairs."
Ah, shit, guys.
You hear him throw some coins at the bartender downstairs, and you just hear a bunch of boots coming up those stairs.
Everything's
Oh,
going
shit.
according to plan.
All right,
Okay,
everybody, select your character
Right?
and roll for initiative. Hold on, don't do it yet. All right,
Okay.
click on your token and roll
Okay,
for
clicking.
initiative. It's so much easier.
Hey, nice.
Hey.
That's
a nice initiative roll there.
Oh, shit. It's music
my.
time, bitches.
That means things are going to happen.
Shit's about to go sideways.
Brain juices are going to be flowing in the streets.
All right, let's. So who's up? Who's up first?
Give me one sec. I gotta The way that this is hooked up, I need a moment to pull up my character sheets.
All 700 of them. We're fighting ducks.
We're fighting dogs.
Can
100
confirm.
horse-sized, or 1 horse-sized duck, or 100 duck-sized horses.
Yes.
You know, in this edition, I'd probably take the horse-sized duck because the mobs get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's hear from the chat on the
Yeah, different chat. What are we fighting? 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? You decide.
I'm rolling initiative for the mooks. And for the captain.
Arr. The chat is quiet. No, they say the horse.
Always take the horse-sized
Chirp,
duck.
chirp, chirp, chirp.
See?
Always
Exactly.
say,
But
always take.
but duck penises are terrifying.
Whoa!
All right.
dude.
And on that note, we're moving right along. Bum, 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 bum,
I know how in
bum.
real life we know that. How does your character know?
Yeah, my
They didn't have the internet. They don't
immersion.
have the internet.
Okay. Sorry, guys. How do you turn down the music?
I'll do it.
On the,
Top
on
right.
The gear, yeah.
Yeah, top right of the cog, and then it's literally the very top part. It's weird.
Master
It's
music.
hard to find it.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh my god.
You mean you don't like to bleed out of your ears?
My brain!
I mean, I guess it's nice that I don't have to hear you guys, but
Hey,
Oh,
You
too
missed
far.
my reference to. Never mind. Anyway,
I heard
Guys,
Nobody
I
missed
heard it.
anything. Nobody
Guys,
missed
if
anything.
someone can kind of help me with this, I need to find out where I can put my armor to where it gives me the bonus. How I do that? Do I just automatically update it myself?
You update your armor class.
Okay, good. Because I was like looking for it where it would auto do it, and it wasn't working.
So you now have a 60 armor class.
wait.
What?
So my leather armor. Did that when I used the character mancer? Did it automatically do that for me?
Someone take a look at his character. Oh, and I don't know if anyone can see his character sheet.
No, what does your armor class say?
12.
Is your what's
Do you
your
have any armor on? Because it's your dex plus 10 plus whatever your armor, right?
My dex is +1, so I must have armor on because I've got +2 then, right?
So you should have 13 then, right?
Okay. Let me use that.
it says
thing.
armor class tracking automatic.
Okay, so I trust.
But it might not take the dexterity modifier? Oh, I don't know.
No, it should.
You
I
squishy.
see.
You should not stand in the front.
Actually, yeah, leather armor just gives you an 11 armor class, so that's accurate.
Oh, okay.
And the way
What's
you
your
make
dex?
your armor work, by the way, is instead of typing it in manually, you drag it in from the compendium to your character sheet, and that'll import it where it has all the abilities.
What up? Wow.
Fireball. Yes, please. Someone
wow.
have fireball.
Wait, how are they all getting all the way up the stairs without us being able to do a damn thing?
I mean, they're rising up the stairs. I'm not gonna be like, and they're not stabbing you yet. So like, as they're coming up the stairs, I'll let you guys do some shit, you know.
Okay, so I would like to do the
Wait,
kind of.
real quick. Guys, how long are we doing the thing where they think that it's me and not her and
Oh, good point. Well, I think if they surround us, we are left.
Well, you guys are. I don't know about me.
Then I don't think there's any place for diplomacy in this particular world here. So,
Especially when you need a favor from her.
Yeah, so I
So
think
you got pretty for nothing.
I mean, not for nothing, but I look pretty good.
Well, then why don't we get them all to attack him, and then we can spank them in the butt while they're attacking him?
Yes,
Oh,
go
real quick,
sacrifice yourself.
Just so we know, for tactic
Mhm.
stuff, are we doing flanking in this game or no?
No.
God damn it.
Crap on a rat.
Tell me how you
Might be a
really
good
feel.
thing, though. Might be a good thing though, considering how many guys there are.
I
I mean, we can all roll. I mean, we can all like hold actions until they get close enough to think they're gonna do something, and then we just sucker punch them. You know?
Right, but I'm the squish. So...
Basically-
That's true. That's true.
Basically, guys. Here's
Oh,
how
I
you're.
got it.
What?
Okay, no, it's fine. No, don't worry about it. I'm just so you guys know, I give you like which is the signal I already told you for when you open a can of whoop ass, I'm gonna like shriek and run into the back room where she is, and then they're gonna follow me, and then we're gonna just gank them in this little room.
Oh, so we can attack them from the butt?
Yeah. They think, oh man, we're gonna go get her in that room, and you guys are like, oh, there's a bunch of people here coming to get us. And they go, oh, this will be easy, and then we just blast them.
Chat's absolutely right. We should have done.
Well, that's why I was asking why we.
I let you guys
didn't have
position
that.
yourselves. For the record, I 100%
you
let you
did.
position
No, but we
yourselves.
should have done Home
Yeah,
Alone
yeah.
with a whole bar and.
I was thinking of dropping the cow trust. Well, here's the thing: we had a plan, and then we messed up. So you know what? It's cool. We're still getting back into this, man. We're cool.
All right,
Yeah.
let's roll. Let's roll. All right. So shoot first, or
Yeah, and shoot first, ask
Yeah.
questions later. They think they got us, and they
well, I've got first, and I'm lawful good, so I can't. I'm going to step back over this way. Wait, hold on. It's like this. That's not it. So I right mouse click, and then I can.
I guess. Do we want to try to intimidate them? We are actually officers of the law at the moment.
don't. Ooh, you're right. That's a good point.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
We
pop
turn
out
around,
my-
all flash badges freeze. This is a stick up.
Let's stack up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out my badge,
Mhm.
and crank up the intimidation and say, "Begone, yeah, salty assholes."
Begone, ye salty assholes!
Hey,
I-
since talking is a free action, I don't know if I can actually help with this, but can we all just follow suit with him, turn around, and just like reveal our badges and go for like the super intimidate? Like we got you guys.
Are you dropping your, so you're doing this as a sting? You're gonna drop your disguise and just be like,
Oh man.
BGPD!
I think so. We've got you surrounded. Kind of a thing.
Baldur's Gate PD, put him up!
Well, let's get PD, put 'em up.
Alright, is that what everybody wants to do?
Stop in the name of the Flaming Fist.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll a medicine check to see if they have any diseases that we can use against them.
Oh, yeah, they got some diseases. They're pirates. They're pretty salty pirates.
I bet their parents are dead.
Alright. Has everybody made any checks that they're gonna make?
Yeah, am I cool with doing the intimidate along with him, or do you
Yeah,
want me to
roll
we
an
already got two
intimidate
rolls
check.
in.
Roll an
Okay.
intimidate check.
And stop in the name of the Flaming Fist. Yeah.
Alright, so you turn
That
around.
wing really drives it home.
I did just want to give someone advantage. Just gonna put that out there.
Alright, well, we can just take your dice roll and give that advantage to him and it would still be ass, so don't worry about it. Alright, so you turn around and they stop for a moment and eye you and they're like, alright, where's the lady? You know how much of our loot she took from us? I don't give half a rat's ass about your flaming fist, and I'm not here to cause trouble with the citizenry, just with a treacherous pirate.
I take a step forward and I just take a really good look at him, like I'm in drag and all, and I'm gonna say, hey, you boys, you know anything about Nine Fingers? And I'm gonna like say it in like dun 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 kind of way. Don't know if you know this. She's the master of the local guild, and the person you're looking for happens to be in rather good standing with him. I don't think you boys really want to do this. We're officers of the law. We got some friends in high places on both sides of the coin, if you know what I mean. And if you proceed, not only will my associates and I, but the officers we have waiting outside are going to either bring you to justice,
Roll a deception check.
watery grave. Hell yeah. Do it. Do it, baby. I am going to use a lucky dice for this, so I'm going to roll with advantage.
Alright. Burn a lucky dice. Of course you took lucky.
Hell yeah, I did.
Alright.
Hell yeah, critical hit, baby! That'd be a natural 20 for all you playing at home.
Alright. So one of the pirates pulls on Deadeye's sleeve and says, "That's a lot of folk out there, Captain. I don't know if we want to do this." And he's like, "You know how much of our loot she took? That should have been a good share for each of us." Yeah, but he gives you a long, hairy eyeball. He stares you down.
Hell yeah. I give it to him right back with my nice feathered brow.
I'll assist. Oh wait, I thought we were assisting. Never mind.
Well,
No, you can be intimidating now. This is good, I like it. I just look at each of them in turn, and I just like reach down to my apparently not really heavily disguised weapon and just kind of dare him. Come on, man. Make my fucking millennium.
All right.
They can feel it in their jellies.
Listen here, lawman. You tell Tarina that if she wants to set foot outside in polite company ever again, I don't care where she goes across any little nook and cranny in this rat-infested town, anywhere along the Sword Coast, either we get our share of the treasure back, a good 5,000 gold, or there's no hole on this world that'll keep her from us.
We need to get at least Baldur's Gate safe for her in order for her to give us her the information she was going to give us. At least the entire city of Baldur's Gate has to be safe.
Here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. Wait, I'll come back to that in a second. Wow. Secondly, here's what we can do, guys. From this point, we can either we've unsettled them, we can just jump them and kind of get a little bit of turn the surprise on them.
Are they still in the room while we're talking about this?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're still in the room.
All right, are we talking about this in game or out?
No. I'm doing a pausing the game for a second. Look.
You guys pause, and I will determine whether or not whatever you come up with would be fair for you to have discussed beforehand, or be... Because in world, you guys think about this stuff all the time, as opposed to out of game, where you have jobs and kids and stuff. So, run it down, and we'll see if it's fair.
So,
but don't take too long.
We need her to agree to be happy with the results of this. And if they just say, "Oh, she's safe as long as she stays in this tavern," she's not going to give us the information we need. So we need more than that. We either need to.
Well, hold on. Before you say that, my thing is, we said we were here for her. We did to save her from getting ganked by these guys. What I'm thinking is kind of like what you were saying. She needs to give us a little something before we give her a little something. We're not going to stick our necks out. This is Baldur's Gate. Nothing here is for free. We're not going to just do this for her without any guarantee. Now that we've given her some time, she needs to stay here like a good NPC would in the quest line. Don't go outside. She gives us the information. We go act on it. And once we're done doing what we have to do, we'll come back and help her.
Yeah,
Because it's either we do that or she gets nothing anyway. She'd be screwed in the first place.
Right. Although, so what if we say, okay, so...
She could give us bad information. As a note.
Oh, geez, chat.
Yeah, that's the other Discord server. Thanks for the heads up, chat. Forgot about that. Classic.
Okay, so I would say if we're gonna talk them down, we need to do something more. We need some kind of more permanent solution for them later on. So
I like the idea of Robert's burning the ship down thing after this.
I do too. So let's say we talk them down, and then if they leave, we promise to burn down the ship if she gives us good information.
Beautiful. Yep, I like it.
All right, we good with that?
And we'll probably be level 2 by then, so it'll be a lot better for us.
And maybe we can steal all of their loot. Okay. All right.
Sound good, guys? Are you cool with that?
Sounds
Yes. So the goal is to talk them down. Then.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're out of here. They're gone.
All right. So we're gonna say, all right, she's safe, and get out, assholes. Basically, we need to finish the deal. Get them gone.
All right.
Any ideas?
She's under the protection of the Flaming Fist. If you come back here within 50 yards, to have your ass's booked so far up your ass, you won't even know what day it is, motherfucker. Get out of here.
All right. They're going to go ahead and walk off.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. They'll walk off. They give you a yar, and they'll go back down the stairs.
You guys, we look like we know what we're doing now. This is great.
I will move
Kind
them.
of.
The illusion is
I will
complete.
move them as they leave.
That's not very
what?
celestial of you.
Wait, you're gonna what?
I didn't actually, but I was tempted to moon them as they left.
Oh yeah, no, don't do that.
Let's instead of doing that, let's not do that. All right. What else?
And then frickin' Corin just turns around to his group, just poses triumphantly and goes, "Yeah, that's right. We did it."
Now we need to convince the lady that was the right call.
Oh yeah, no, we got this. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm very persuasive.
Let's wait until they leave. So I'm gonna go.
You want me to put you downstairs?
I'm just gonna stand in the stairwell and make sure they leave.
Okay. They head down. They eyeball. They're kind of looking left and right at the different patrons, like which one of them is a Flaming Fist officer, which one of them is in disguise and undercover. And they'll.
Can I do a persuasion or something to like or deception to nod at some folks and make them think that those guys were?
I don't think you need to do that, man. I think we're cool.
Yeah.
Your call. Your call.
I've got a pretty good deception. All right, I'm gonna try it. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to make fake eyes at some patrons who just happen to catch my eye. Like, yeah, thanks, man. You got our back. So to cement there are flaming fists in the pub.
Got it. All right, roll deception. One of the folks in the crowd looks at you with confusion. You see the pirates look at them, look at you. Their eyes narrow, but they keep walking out the door.
Thank God, Jesus Christ,
Okay,
damn it.
All right.
Let's check the windows. Make sure they're actually left the building and
Wait,
they're not
this
standing
chamber
outside.
has no windows and no doors.
And no doors.
So can we? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no, you
through
can look
here.
out the windows. You see them, like, they stop for a moment outside. They all mutter and grumble to each other and check the alleyways, and then they stick very tight together as they start heading out towards the harbor.
Should one of us follow them?
I think we need to convince Queen Thief Lady that she should give us the information now.
Yeah.
I know, I totally agree. I'm just thinking, I'm pretty good with the stealth. I think you guys got this in hand. I can at least maybe track them and find out, you know, where it is their boat is, you know?
I don't like spidlating the party at this point.
Okay.
Alright, let's talk to Lady Girl. Woman Girl.
Actually, scratch that. Mate, I'm gonna go pay one of the guys downstairs to go follow them.
Ah, now we're talking. What are you willing to pay?
I'm gonna look for... Well, real quick, I'm gonna just poke my head outside, see if there's a kid. Kids are much easier for this stuff. Is there a youth, like, within, like, a glance of the outside of the tavern?
Of the outside of the tavern?
Yeah, you need me to,
No, there's a couple of the local, from the local crew just hanging around.
I just real quickly just dump most of my disguise before I head downstairs, so it's not super obvious. I got a
Okay.
little eyeshadow on me.
Yeah, you have a little foundation is still there. It's looking
And,
not that great. It's starting to crack.
Yeah, absolutely. And
There's
I
a
go ahead and usher
Kalanshite
over-
skincare routine I can recommend that'll help with that, by the way.
Oh, fantastic! I'll
Alright.
take that later.
Yeah, but anyways, go on.
Is this an MLM?
I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out a shiny gold. I'm gonna usher over whatever kind of urchins approach. I'm gonna pull out a shiny gold coin from my pouch, and just point at the group of pirates that are wandering away and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be here for the next little bit." Look at this face, and I give them like a really nice smarmy smile, and say, "This is yours. You come back and let me know where it is that they ended up on their ship. And if you don't come back, I'll find you. Trust me." And I hold the gold out to them.
All right. Yeah, and they'll reach out for it.
Awesome. And yeah.
All right. Deduct
Head
one
back
gold from your
upstairs.
character sheet, and you head back upstairs. All right. So Tarina emerges from the door where she was eavesdropping, like right behind the door the entire time. She comes out and she's like, "Yeah, okay. So he's not dead. He's extremely not dead. He is in zero way dead. His level of deadness has never been lower."
I cut her off and say, "And neither is yours. So let's talk
About what?
about the 5,000 gold you owe these guys and how we just saved your ass from."
I don't
the watery
owe
grave.
those chuckle fuckers.
Look, I don't need to hear this. All I need is the information you promised us. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna let us know where these 3 dead dudes are. We're gonna take care of that, and you're gonna hold up in this tavern until we come back and kill these guys.
You want to
Nothing
do this on?
opposed.
You want to do this on credit?
Nothing,
that what you're saying?
No credit. We just bought your life. You owe us.
You haven't-
Nothing
they're
involved
still
with pay is
out
for
there.
free.
They're still hunting my ass. They're not going to
And
let
you're
go. You
st-
think they're going to let go
and
for
they're
5,000 gold?
And you're still alive, aren't you? So
I
you're just
offered
gonna-
I offered you this information for a long-term solution, a permanent solution.
I pull out my dagger, slam the wall next to her face, and intimidate her
Okay, roll it.
with advantage for lucky.
Wait, why do you want advantage?
I'm using lucky.
Got it. All right. 17.
I remind her that this is a very fair deal considering the city you're in. In Baldur's Gate, nothing is cheap and nothing's for free, and we've got your back. Trust me, you want this, and you definitely, I kind of like wave my badge at her, say you definitely don't want anybody else getting involved in this, do you?
She looks at the badge. She looks at at the dagger in the wall next to her head, and she'll stretch out her hands and then kind of just drop one finger. It's like, really? Are you sure this is how you want to do this? Sure, this is the deal that you want to cut?
I give her a grin and just say, "Give me the names."
Remember, we were supposed to be nice to her as a note.
She mentioned we were told that she could kill. She had a lot of friends who would kill us. Also, I gotta be out for another like 3 minutes.
All right.
You are right. I forgot about that, but you know what? I already did it.
Fucking A.
Does anybody else have anything they like to do while you go ahead and have another drink downstairs? We'll excuse your character's absence that way.
Yeah, he's even got a flaw that says he likes to drink, so that works for me. I'm drinking off the nerves because I'm still shaking after the encounter with the Piratos.
Understandable.
After kind of the gentle reprieve or rebuttal from my group, kind of just eyeing me up and reminding me, "Hey man, remember that thing about not doing what you just did?" I'll return my dagger to its sheath, wipe off some of the makeup that I was using to imitate her, and just kind of give her like a straight up face and say, "Look, we're here to help. You want it or not, we're here to help." That kind of a thing, like, look, kind of like a little bit like not stuttering through what he just did, kind of doing a kind of somewhat awkward apology, but saying, "Look, still a little bit jittery from the encounter, but we've got your back. And at this point, it's us or bust. And we did just save your life, so I think a little bit of give and take is in order here."
We bought her a little bit of time.
You bought me maybe a day or two.
And we work quickly.
All right.
I'm going to just to kind of help smooth things over a bit more. I am gonna slip into my the undergarments of my my disguise, and then pull out some kind of insignia, sign of office, something showing my relation to the patriarch, and just kind of slide it her way and say, "Look, you're not just making a acquaintance for some bumbling, store on the street. I've got friends in high places. In fact," kind of like leans and whispers, "I am a friend in a high place. Trust me. You want to help me."
God, I am getting whiplash over here. One moment you're stabbing the wall next to my head. The next moment you're as bashful as a kid out with the whorehouse for the first time. All right. Here's how we're going to do this. Got 2 days to make good. 2 days. To make this problem go away permanently. After that, I'm collecting one way or another. Several blocks from here, northwest, there is a public bathhouse with a walled garden and frolicking nymphs carved into its front gates. Followers of the Dead Three have been seen coming and going from the bathhouse, and I'm told there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That's where the killers are hiding.
So they're hiding behind a secret door from a nymph place in a bathhouse.
Yeah. There's a bathhouse, walled garden, nymphs carved on the front gates, secret door, bad guys. And in 2 days, Captain Deadeye needs to be more dead than just his eye. You follow?
Crystal.
Oh, I should have made you pay for my room. Damn it.
Yeah. I think in this instance, Corin's gonna go ahead and just like smile, pull out a couple more gold, and just like pass it to her and say, "On good faith, enjoy the room."
It vanishes into her pockets and reduce that, and she's gonna go ahead. She's done here. She's ready to be moving on, and she's kind of keeping an eye out because she knows that Captain Deadeye is still out there.
Absolutely.
Does anyone else have any unfinished business in this tavern?
As she leaves, I don't want to steal from the guys real quick. I just want to be done for a second. As she leaves, I'm going to kind of make a wry little comment like, "Hey, it was nice dressing up as you for the evening." Kind of a little just...
Yeah, no, I can tell you enjoyed it. All right, rest of the party. I believe that Kevin is still stepped out. What'll y'all do?
I think we need to track down that kid and see where the Deadeye dude went.
Oh yeah, they're coming back here. We're gonna hang out here for a bit. And if the kid doesn't come back, then I gotta go looking for him.
So basically, you have two choices right now. You can track down Captain Deadeye's ship, or you can head to the bathhouse and hunt down the Dead 3. You have 2 days to complete the Captain Deadeye objective.
Gentlemen, I think we should Here's the thing. From what we saw, we had 6
Excuse me.
what looked like just regular dudes and probably a like what would be like a bandit captain kind of a thing. So pretty tough encounter if we don't have the drop on them, but if we get the drop on them, I think it would be rather quick for us.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I liked Robert's idea of just torching that ship. If we can find out from the kids where they are, I wouldn't mind just sneaking on board and ending this right now, get her on our good side, and then go complete our mission for Sergeant Zog or Captain Zog.
All right. So you guys want to try to track down the ship?
Yep.
Yep.
The give me one moment here. I gotta set something up. You're able to make contact once again with the young urchin boy, who will point you towards the Uncivil Serpent, which again is docked in the Eastern Harbor.
Near us, then.
East side of the harbor, yeah, it's real close. Real close.
Did you show us on the? Did the kids? Are we already kind of skipping through that? They came back and told us.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and resolve that.
Nice. Okay. Did you show us on the map? I'm sorry, I blinked for
Not
a
yet.
second. Okay, cool. But they are
Okay.
close by though.
Did we kill her or something awful?
Dude,
No.
it went really well, actually.
Everything went better than expected.
Yeah.
What
The gang
happened?
burns down the ship.
So her and I had sex. That was, unexpected.
That did
But,
not happen. That's not a thing. That is
Yeah.
not a thing.
Not in this version of D&D.
Not in this version, no.
This is a family show.
Actually, just to double check, mate, are we allowed to do a mild amount of cursing? Because I've let it slip a couple of
Yeah,
times.
no, that's fine.
Okay.
I've sworn swears are allowed.
Okay, good. Just making sure. I'm not gonna do anything more than mild stuff. It's just
Yeah.
sometimes with reactions, I do that.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Watch your goddamn mouth, Matt.
I need to go find some soap, dude. 1d4 bar of soap. Well, what ended up happening was that after I insulted, after your gentle reminder, I ended up kind of pulling back and said, "Hey, you know what? Things got a little hectic in there, and I acted a little rashly. So, long story short, settled up with her. Said, look, we're here to help. I gave her some gold. Let her know about my not so among you guys secret past as a noble of the city, and said, look, you help me, I help you, and we're in this on good faith. So give us the information, and we'll make sure this guy dies." And she was cool with it. Gave us what we needed, and I paid for her room so that way she can feel a little better about this whole thing.
Now we have pirates to kill.
So we basically have
Yes.
2 days to kill Captain Longeye, and we found out that the guys that
Deadeye?
we're looking for, the Dead 3, I was making fun of him, yeah. They go to a public bathhouse where there is a walled garden with nymphs carved onto the wall and a secret door that leads to a dungeon. That's where the killers are. What we're thinking, though, is going over to the ship now that the urchins that I paid to go find them have come back with that info, and we'll do Robert's plan and just burn their freaking ship down and kill everybody that's on it.
Okay, as a note, and this is IRL experience. When one ship burns, typically the entire dock can be lit on fire.
Here's the thing, man. You know
You guys
what?
take
You
2
sound like-
minutes to
this is
figure
our
this out.
problem.
I will be right back again.
We were also
Wait, hold
told
on.
that collateral damage
Does
is
gunpowder exist in this version of the universe?
It's called, I believe, smoke powder, and it's pretty rare, but it's out there.
Okay.
Okay,
Just asking.
so I'm gonna say let's burn it down, but maybe cast it off, cut it loose, and then
Yeah.
burn it down,
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
just in case, because that kind of stuff.
I agree entirely.
Okay, so pirates first or murderers first? What company we keep?
So we're officers of the law, right? Are we allowed to impound their ship?
We could steal it if we knew how to sail. Well, we've seen the Flaming Fist steal people's stuff all the time. Oh, and I'm a tall ship sailor, and we sailed wooden ships, and we did all kinds of fire drills on when other things nearby us are burned. So only one actual experience where things were lit on fire on a boat, but
Yeah.
that's the connection.
All right, so speaking of things being on fire on a boat, let me go to the map of Baldur's Gate, and we'll pull up. It doesn't have its own special tag, but it's essentially in.
Okay, and
I'll do it
also
on the
we
other
just
one,
pissed
too.
off those piratos, and hobby more than profession, but we pissed off those piratos. So if we're gonna make an approach, we should probably make it quietly
And at night.
and at night. And I was thinking, can we? How do I ping? Can I ping?
Click hold if you are in the select/move tool. Yeah.
So a good option would be to go here, grab a dinghy, swim over, and either burn their boat from there or cast it off and then burn.
Sorry, just as a side note, Power Gamer here. Do we get XP for that last combat?
Yeah, I was going to ask about that myself since we
You haven't solved you're halfway to level 2, essentially.
We haven't done anything actually.
If you
What, are you kidding me? We've done actually quite a bit.
if you had defeated the pirates, you would be level 2 now.
We're going to go do that right
You
now.
haven't completely
Right
solved
now.
the problem, so you're still level 1.
Solving the problem here.
We're just we're doing all the this is the RPG part where we go do literally the entire quest chain to get the most XP possible.
Yes.
Come here. What are you doing?
Talking to a cat.
You want food? But it's like 2 hours before your food time.
I'm just gonna put halfway to 2 plus 2 because we have 2 experience.
Okay, so does anyone have an ability to burn things?
To what?
Burn things nicely?
I mean, you should.
I
Right?
have
Did you take any fire-based
Acid and
stuff?
oil.
I have
Of course you have
burning
acid and oil, good
hands,
man.
and I have my Eldritch Blast. Boats are typically not designed to burn.
Yes, they're actually usually
yeah.
designed to not burn.
Yeah,
Unless you drop a fireball, then all bets are off.
right. So we could buy some oil and we could go burn it.
Oh
We
yeah.
could buy a lot of oil, in fact.
Oh yeah.
We need to spend a lot of money to buy a lot of oil.
I got some money.
I'm
good
okay
amount of
with
money.
One of us is the son of a very rich dude. He confronts the oil buying.
Yeah, that rich dude is in a city that has been replaced by a huge hole in the ground. So
Yeah, my acids are frozen.
his ass
Yeah.
is grass, and I'm about to smoke it.
Oh,
I mean, I am sure. In my backstory, I am
Mhm.
kind of a hero of the people. I'm sure if I was to don my excellent persona, I could find somebody to give me a hand. I know plenty of the crews around here.
Mm.
I'm sure we could find a lamplighter who'd be happy to come help us with this.
How many pounds of oil do we need?
That's a
Whoa,
good
wow.
question. How many do you
That's
think
a
you
lot.
need? As
let
a
me
resident
think
maritime
about it.
expert.
All right, hold on. What size ship is it?
does math in his head. Oh yeah, I calculated this out last week.
Well, how big of a ship is it?
It's like 180,
How many
160 feet long.
Jesus. What is this
Jeez, that's a
thing?
huge.
Yeah, it's probably like 100 feet long.
It's like
Yeah,
a two.
sorry.
It's like a two master.
Two
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
100
if we're talking
100 feet at most, then yeah.
It's like
what's
a.
the name of the other game we play? Sea of
Well,
Thieves. Yeah. Is it a
most-
1, 2, or 3 on Sea of Thieves?
It's at least a two.
It's a two.
So, what I would say is the most.
Oh, this
flammable part
grid is a
will be the
little
rigging.
whack. The grid's a little messed up. So
Okay,
One,
so it'll be a. The most flammable part will be the rigging.
Mhm.
And that wouldn't take much. That would maybe take like.
it's an 80-footer. It's not. It's Yeah, I'm gonna
80
try to
80
fix
feet
this
sounds
because it's
right.
an
80
80-footer.
feet sounds right. And the crew on a ship like that would be anywhere from like 8 to like 40.
Mhm.
Depending on how they fought. So to set it on fire, our best route is to come in the night, oil up 2 of the sails, and light them on fire. And for that, we could probably get away with like maybe 12 to 20 flasks of oil at most.
A flask of oil is 1 silver, so you're talking a couple of gold pieces max.
So let's double it just in case.
And I mean,
Agreed.
I do have some oil on me, as well as like ball bellings, cow chops, all the kind of basic thief stuff.
Is anyone
Let's-
super sneaky?
I'm
Quadruple
incredibly
it just
sneaky.
in case.
Is anyone super sneaky?
I'm incredibly sneaky.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Matt.
what I would say is you are going to sneak on board, climb into the rigging, and oil up the front and back sails, and then light them and cut them down to the deck, and then escape without dying.
Okay, so basically, wait, one more time. Give me that.
Let me add a visual aid.
Okay.
You're going to climb up with the oil, which will be hard enough as it is,
Where are you doing this, by the way?
on the ship. You're going to climb on the ship.
No. I mean, where are you doing the visual aid? Because I don't see.
I'm googling right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were drawing something.
No, he's not drawing on the map right now.
I mean, I want to make sure you're saying I'm going to be just soaking up the mast in oil or the rigging and then
Yes,
dropping
two
it
of
down.
the sails. Yes.
Okay.
But the other... Oh, ooh. Just
Okay.
making sure I have all the player character pieces ready for this next scene that is prepared.
I don't know if I can drop this in here. I cannot. Okay, so it's going into Discord.
Which Discord is it on?
The Descent.
Good. I should actually be able to pull that one up without doing Fuckboy and Associates again.
Boy.
Yep, I see the game burns down a ship. Nice.
Pretty
Alright,
ship.
So,
Guys, I do want to say I do have a flask of alchemist fire, and that stuff keeps burning until like it go out if it's on
Alchemist
objects.
Fire would be as good as like 6 of those.
That's what I'm
casts of
saying.
fire, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can like just drop that down the mast and it will catch everything on fire.
The sails are going to be the most flammable part, and the
Yeah,
rigging
yeah.
is also covered in tar, which burns.
I just mean like if I get to the top down the mast and it spreads all along, it's gonna hit the wood and then spread to all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sails and I can also bring oil and just do more. I can start with that and then just start doing everything else.
So those two, the second level square sails, those two, when they're
Yeah.
furled, they are lower down on the mast and easy
Okay.
to access.
Okay.
So you only have to climb about halfway up the mast, and you'll hit both of those. I don't know. Can I ping? I can't ping. Okay. I can't ping.
Now,
Can't move!
Before we continue, I just want to ask, just to make sure with Joe, I know that there's been a lot of contention between what acrobatics do and what athletics do. Would I be able, because I know that the preference for climbing rigging and stuff is having athletics, but considering there's quick, nimble dudes on ships as well, would I be able to apply any amount of acrobatics to this feat?
So here's the thing. If you are just trying to haul yourself hand over hand to go up the rigging, that is athletics. That is not acrobatics.
Okay.
However, if you have any additional source of momentum, i.e. you're already up there, you are swinging on a rope, anything like
Okay.
that will be
Okay.
acrobatics. But if you're
And
just
to
like...
go from one mast to the other, you would have to go all the way down to the deck and then all the way back up.
Unless you cut a line and swing across like Harold
Unless
Flynn.
you use acrobatics, precisely.
Yeah. Or athletics to just jump. Like if you're swinging on a rope, that's acrobatics. If you're just yeeting
It's like a
yourself through space
25
and
foot.
time,
Yeah.
It's like a 25,
Yeah.
30 foot.
which means it's like a 25, 30 DC on the athletics check. So
Yeah. I'm just thinking if I can make a case for running, like not running, jumping, but like doing like a gymnastic set, that can be like acrobatics, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you are Super Ninja Man, right? Like
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
that's
My
your shit.
my sneak and my acrobatics is crazy. My athletics is not great.
So
In fact, it's a little bad.
here is my recommendation plan-wise. If you guys accept this plan, I would
Challenge.
say we get Sneaky McSneak coming in from the ocean, and all of us either on the dock, a short run away. So if he gets into trouble, we can run and just fight them on the dock and fight them that way, like old-fashioned way, killing them. And if not, then maybe we could distract them so they don't fight the fire and it burns.
That's a really good idea.
So I would say
Like I could
perhaps-
start it, and you guys, as soon as I start it and they notice it, you guys start interacting with them.
Right. So
And
perhaps,
we don't need to win. All we need to do is let the fire spread enough, and then just haul ass and leave.
exactly.
If
So
we don't just
perhaps
win outright.
we hide in these buildings here, and then you come in from over here. And as soon as things are on fire, we run out and start fighting them.
That's a good idea.
I guess my only question is, do we have any sort of magic that might allow us to either light or apply the oil sneakily that way? Such as, I don't know, mage hand
Yeah, I don't have
or...
that.
I have burning hands, but I'm
With
not
the
very
alchemist
sneaky.
fire, though.
Yeah, we have alchemist fire, so.
You
Just
dump
one
that.
though. Just one. They're expensive.
Well,
Yeah.
but if you just dump that, it should
Yeah,
light
yeah,
everything
yeah.
else up.
Oh yeah, that stuff's sick. Here, let me see if I can pull that up because that's some good, damn good.
Actually, could you even throw the alchemist fire, I assume?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's a grenade basically. You can yeet that. It's the ultimate Molotov.
So you oil everything, and then we get off the ship and alchemist fire it.
So yeah,
From
you
range.
oil it and then throw it on the mast and jump over, and it will light that shit on fire.
Let's see here. Where are you? Okay, so let me read this off real quick, just so we know what we're dealing with in game. Alchemist Fire. Sticky adhesive fluid ignites when in the air. As an action, you can throw it up to 20 feet, shattering on impact. Make a ranged attack against a creature or object. I'm very good at those. Treat the Alchemist Fire as an improvised weapon. On a hit, target takes 1d4 damage to start each of its turns. A creature can end this by using an action to extinguish the flame. So basically, it just keeps burning for a whole minute.
And in our case, it would catch
Oh,
everything
actually,
else on
I'm
fire.
sorry. No, it burns until extinguished. So it just keep burning. It don't stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say climb up, douse it in oil, and then throw the shit and jump over.
And honestly, I feel like as this starts spreading, it's not like they can just say, "Oh, I'm an action to put the whole ship out." Like once it
No,
starts
no,
going,
like especially
it's-
it'll be a loft, so they'll have to climb up to
Yeah.
put out the fire, and fire will be raining down on them.
and I can keep them from
So-
going up there as well.
All right, the hard part will be sneaking on board. That will be the hardest part, is getting into the rigging from the water.
Oh, trust me. I think I've got one more miraculous thing in me for the day, and I touched my nose a couple times, like a ha 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 ha.
Boing.
Okay. I support
Yes, sir.
this plan. What do you
Nick?
think?
Nick, go.
Could I, since I'm a priest of all
Ilmater.
Ilmater, with high medicine skill, could I go onto the ship and heal their people? And also scout it out while I'm there?
You want to offer your services basically as a to
medic.
tend to their scurvy and their pox and such.
Yep.
You were just seen in this encounter that we just had.
I know. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
They will probably just kill you.
Not if I'm an officer of the law still.
I can
Treating their wounded.
I can use my disguise kit to make him look like not the guy that.
What do you
If
think?
you really think they would just kill me outright?
I think the odds are good that they would. This is Baldur's Gate,
Never mind then. Never mind.
not an Elturel. What do you guys think? If you think it's a good option, I'm open to it.
I'm ready to smash heads.
Let me smash.
So
I
I'd say
like the idea of just giving Robert a quick little disguise just to make him look like not an obvious dude, and then I think he can go up there. That way, he's in place, ready to go when this whole thing starts.
So
okay.
you'll be-
And why don't you treat all the sailors on that dock in the different all the different ships in that area?
Yeah, sure.
That's
I
a
could
good
just
idea.
go
Start with some of
ship
the
to
other
ship.
ships. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's great. Then
Okay.
they already catch wind. You know, we can
So-
even plant some rumors.
Treat
You-
these guys, and then treat these guys,
Mhm.
and then you're good.
So you want to use your role as a priest to sort of scout out the docks.
Yep.
All right. And all right. So when you are you going to be the first person to do anything by starting this scouting mission?
The rest of
Matt?
us are going to be hiding out here.
Yeah, Matt, you touched your nose. I didn't know what you're doing.
I imagine that.
No, yeah, I'm just going to get in position. I think I like your plan. If you're okay, I'd like to give you a little bit of some good disguising, so that way you just look like a ruddy priest man.
Sure.
And then
He's
tell
going to be in
yeah.
full plate, though, right?
Well, does he have full plate?
No,
It's
I
level
mean, I
1. It's
have-
not full play.
If you think I should be in full plate, I could do that. Otherwise, I could throw on my vestments and do the whole 9 yards.
Nah, man, you're a flaming fist dude. You've got your armor, you're all set. I think you're great.
Well, I'm also going to be on a boat in water, so
Well, that's true. Well, if you don't,
chainmail isn't great.
Yeah, okay. I trust you. Do your investment and do the actual play up the full priest thing and actually do it. We'll
I'm
see
just
if-
worried that if we get into a fight and you don't have your armor, we're in a pretty hard
Yeah,
position.
that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
No, if you're cool with it, I'm cool with it.
Give it a
I'm
go.
good with it.
I'm going to use a disguise kit, so mate, if you want to slam that like button.
Smash subscribe.
If you want to subscribe to more beauty tips from Corin Riverguard, or smash that like button and tune in every Tuesday at 1. Mate, you're muted. We get an XP. Hey!
Everyone gains an additional experience point.
Hey, it's your boy.
Hey-o.
153.
Unlucky. I'm not even going to repeat the joke I was making because I just got fragged so hard.
Sure, it was a very good joke though.
It was a product line joke about promoting beauty products from Waterdeep that were made with beholder eyeballs.
Hey, wait a minute. Actually, I wonder, not that we're getting sponsored by them or anything, but would you be able to go ahead and give us a little tip about your favorite whiskey drink that we may find on the docks?
Yeah, so the Waterdeep Reserve is available in oak-lined casks taken straight from the wood of sharp teeth. It has been specially aged and curated with Displacer Beast hide cloth linings and is a smoky, fruity head with a nice smooth finish. Available now, the Waterdeep Reserve. That do it for you?
Yeah.
That was solid. That was solid.
Hey, can we just go get some Watergate Reserve and then we'll come back to this?
Do you need to take a moment?
I think we need to take a moment.
All right, team. Take 3.
I've probably got 30 left in me total before.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Let's just do.
We'll run it down.
30 to 45.
Yeah. We'll keep rolling it.
All right.
Okay.
You find yourselves by ye docks. By ministering to all the sailors who have been visiting some of the houses of ill repute or just not eating their citrus, you've come to realize that it was only about half of the crew that went looking for Torina. There's a lot of pirates. There's very, very many pirates out here.
Oh, crap.
So this is what you see above deck. And below deck, there's at least as many, if not more. You've managed to procure, if I could have 5 silver from Matt's character, you've managed to procure the services of a small dinghy you can use to approach the ship, and you can choose the time of your approach.
How many lines are there connecting the ship to the dock, and where are they? They're typically between 4 and 8.
I'd say that with a ship this size, it's probably 4, and let me see if I can grab a...
Because I would like to cut the ship loose as soon as possible.
They also have a boarding ramp set down.
That'll follow as soon as the ship starts drifting.
All right, 1 sec.
Would your Eldritch Blast cut ropes easily?
I would guess so.
Technically,
I do have a dagger.
I can't target objects with Eldritch Blast, but Joe might override that.
That's dumb.
Good. I'm glad you say that. So our new plan is to have him use Eldritch Blast to burrow from below the ground until we...
That's also dumb. That is also dumb.
Ghostly spoon.
You give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Players, man, they're the worst.
They're the worst.
So, first off, what time are you doing this?
I figured I would be going in during the day, and then we'd run our actual thing at night.
Yeah, I think I'm going to swap into Crevane the Fox for this thing.
And I'm going to take you below decks for about 30 seconds for you to get an eye on things, all right? See?
Copy. What, you want me to actually draw it in person?
No, I'm just going to put you there and, not tell the rest of the party. You can describe it.
Do we get to look, or should we not look at all?
Well, I can't even look either. Oh, there it is.
I can see on the stream my
I'm going to move you in a moment.
Copy.
The stream doesn't know shit. And I'm going to move you again.
Okay, so I would say...
and I'm going to move you again.
Who has money?
Well, I'm starting to, get a little
I
low.
have, 70 some odd.
Can we pay a House of Ill Repute to give all these boys a discount and get them off the ship?
That's a good plan. I feel like we've done this before.
Oh no! How much gold are you willing to invest in this?
I think if
I'm
we just
willing
give
to
them
help.
like 10 gold or so and say, hey, give these boys half off.
Mm-hmm.
And then that'll get like 10 of them off the ship or 5 of them off the ship to just even the odds a little more.
So what you're telling me is you want me to go cure their disease while I'm handing out little coupons?
I mean, accurate.
Hey, we'll deal with them when they come back to their smoking ship. Then we'll kill them. But...
Buy one venereal disease, get one free.
Can we offer that we have valets who will watch the ship while they're going?
Oh my god!
I don't think Master Healy guy should do it. I think what we should do is go into a hoochie house and say, hey, give these guys half off. Go tell this ship to all these guys get half off, and then they'll be like, yeah, sure, and they'll send another down, or we can
Send in the wenches.
Yeah.
We want the redhead.
All right. So you're willing to invest 10 gold into this plan?
Yes.
Sure.
I'll
Okay.
invest another 10.
So you're
So-
investing 20 gold into this plan?
Sure.
That's a very
Gotta
expensive.
make sure
movie.
this happens. We stand to gain 200 at the end of all this.
That's
All
true.
right.
Plus whatever's on the ship that we are able to keep, which is probably nothing because we're burning it.
The
It's like we're
bodies.
burning it to the ground. Well, no, all the apples, all the bananas and stuff that fall.
The apples will float, right?
Oh yeah. All the all their treasure, their chests of gold will float after they
Float
die,
to the
and then the
top.
mermaid will save them.
That's exactly how this works.
We've been playing too much Sea of Thieves. All right. So
I
how
haven't
many
played
did we
enough
get
Sea of
off of the ship because of that?
8 of the pirates head off for the night, yammering and hooting and hollering, leaving
Nice.
just about as many still on board.
Okay. And if the rigging falls, it will potentially land on the hatches, so we may block off a hatch with the fire, which would be nice.
I'll roll
So
that
I of
randomly
course
to
tell
see.
my comrades there were 10 down below,
Mhm.
including the captain,
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
and then there were 2 up above. It looks like.
I see 4 up above.
Is there 4? Well, I can't. Oh, there's the other 2. There are separate rooms, so if we wanted to try to be a little sneaky, we could maybe get in. But
No, I think I like the
normally-
burning it plan.
Here's the
like
thing,
playing with
normally,
the
Burn
fire.
the shit to the ground.
I think normally I'd love to go looking around, but since we're on a time limit for Kevin and I want to get a fight going, I think we should just send a message. We're not here for the money.
I
Don't
mean, we
don't
kind
don't.
of are, but
I mean, we are, but like the message we're sending is don't fuck with Tarina because she's protected by Gervain the Fox. That kind of.
All right. I say I will personally be out of sight further down the dock. Which way to the dock? Which way on the dock leads towards the rest of civilization? Stern or bow?
Hold on. Let me take a look at the map again, because actually the bow is the forward. Yeah, the stern is the back. The bow is pointing directly towards the city, and the stern is going into the bay.
Okay, so we are coming. I will be coming from the city on the dock.
And then were you renting a dinghy? Because I was going to charge you 5 more silver for that.
What, you already charged me for the dinghy?
Oh, great. Glad we're already here then.
Okay, good.
Are you proficient in the use of water vehicles, my friend?
Absolutely not. That sounds like peasant work. Are you kidding me?
Can you swim? Because swimming might be.
I don't want to say absolutely not, but I'm not the best.
That's
at
that's definitely an athletics check.
It
Are
is
you
an athletics.
are you wearing armor?
No, I'm wearing
Yeah.
I'm wearing leather armor, but
All right, that's fine.
and oil.
That's fine. And oil. But all right. So you're gonna sneak up. All right. So let's go ahead and clear
I'm just doing
initiative.
really basic swimming. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just taking 10 on this.
All right, but you have a boat, so you don't need to swim just yet.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative, everybody.
Hey, wait. Crozan, are you joining me on this boat as my attaché?
I don't think he's sneaky enough.
No, well, my dex is pretty high.
Remember to select your character and then roll.
I mean, if anything, you can be like under some blankets. I can be like getting us there, and once I go, you can kind of like be near it, so you can ready to go up. Unless you want to be somewhere else, whatever you want, man.
Posting in Discord the shape of the ship inside. Just FYI.
Roger.
Yeah, I'll go
Beautiful.
with the fox.
Yeah, Crevane, baby. Okay, are we doing an initiative now, or what are these rolls for?
Yep, we're rolling initiative. Select your character and hit it.
Copy that. Selecting
Tap that.
character.
Drop it down.
I'll just assist you in the boat, and then make sure that you can get up there,
That sounds good to me.
Has everyone rolled in?
and then I can climb up.
I did, but it like didn't give me the real thing. It looks like.
Did you click on your character
I did.
first?
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
no, I did.
You're in. You're in.
Oh, I was looking at the other gray one. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
that worked.
We
It
all
worked
rolled 19
just
again. Look at
fine.
that.
Yep. That number's haunted. You didn't actually roll 19s. You just got 19s.
Well, that's what I mean, though. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Okay.
Koran, you are approaching the boat carefully. I wonder if I can get something a little bit more ominous here. Let's see. I don't want to get go ahead.
Can I distract them as the priest who came by earlier?
Yeah, you'll be able to do that. We're gonna do Koran first, and then we'll do you.
Okay.
Koran, I need you to roll a untrained wisdom strength check, an unchained strength check to navigate your boat.
Oh, please, please.
Me?
Yes, you're in the
Not
boat.
not my buff butler who's here with me.
Is he in the boat with you?
He said he was.
I am in the boat with him.
Then move yourself into the boat with him.
Where is him? Oh, there it is.
I'm right here. Ah, crap.
Why are you under a
That's
boat?
fine. You're good. You're good. Okay. So if you'd like your buff, because all of you guys go before they get a chance to go, the buff butler can roll a water vehicles check, which will be an untrained water check unless you have, and you're not a sailor, so roll it.
Just do I click on the strength saving throw?
Yep. No, not the
Guess I
saving
got-
throw, just the
that's
strength.
right.
No, yeah, because you're
Oh, there it is.
proficient in that. So
There it is.
there we go. Okay, even better. Great. That's fine. That's fine.
Beautiful.
All right. Where do you want to pull up the boat? Draw it with the ruler tool.
Right by the forward mast.
That's right here, right?
Yeah.
Or like way up here.
No, the it's a little circle somewhere. Yeah, that
Mhm.
should be it right there.
So like right here.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just gonna move close. Yeah, it's a little circle in the middle. That right there, perfect. And you should be able to go straight up the mast from the side of the ship because of the
The rigging.
Oh my gosh, dude! Can I like Assassin's Creed this guy and like kind of climb up the side and then just like grab him and throw him in the water?
Would you
Let's-
like?
let's-
Would you like to?
I'd like to. I've got my battle boat right below me, so if I screw up, all I have to do is throw him down and he can, you know.
Okay.
Hold him under the water until
Roll.
the bubbles stop.
Roll athletics.
Oh god.
I was thinking more so like you know, kind
Go
of.
on. How are you gonna talk me into this one?
Here's what I'm thinking. Like, you know, well, here, no, seriously though. So Prince of Persia, he's not a buff dude, but he can move people around like crazy because he's very, you know.
It's not.
Very-
This is to get up the side of the boat.
Oh no, climbing it. Yeah. Okay, you're right. You're just asking me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I will climb. Oh god, I was hoping not to have to. You know.
There's no ladder or anything here.
Oh, wait. I thought doesn't they have a thing?
Look
on
at
the
it.
side?
Look at the model again.
I'm
There's
looking at the model.
nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well then, hey, can I have my battle butler assist me by like kipping me up? Because that
He
seems
could
like...
lift him up on his shoulders. That would.
I would let him grant you advantage because you still have to make.
Yes, all right.
It's a tall
No, that's
boat.
good.
It's a tall
I'm
ship.
down. I'm down with it. That's all I
You have
need.
advantage on this roll. A 10 just barely makes it. You sort of
Woo!
scramble up to the top.
Thank goodness.
Now roll stealth.
So here was my thought. Just like while we're like kind of prepping for this, is I wanted to make sure that I could like get this guy without like having to like over muscle him. So what I thought was that I would tie my rope to the like the dinghy. I
Mhm.
bring it up with me when I kip up, and then my thought is that I want to kind of do this maneuver where like I do like a little somersault around this guy. I wrap the rope around him and then just kind of kip him off. I'm not trying to out muscle him. I'm
Mhm.
trying to use like my momentum as part of this like run up the side of the boat in order to like
Roll stealth.
okay, roll stealth. Roger that. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know how to add expertise, so add a +2 with whatever this is. Oh wait, not advantage. Sorry, let me re-roll that. Whoops, 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 whoops.
Yep.
whoops.
Roll that one out.
Ah, that's not. Sleight of hand's the same as
That's-
stealth. It's the same check.
All right.
So 23 stealth.
All right. Roll a dexterity-based attack with advantage because he doesn't know you're coming.
You didn't know I'm here. All right, cool. I'm getting used to this. Okay, so
The butt pucker is real.
the motherfucker is real. Ah, what it do?
You rolled your rapier.
That's a dexterity-based attack, right?
Okay. I'm going to roll a. Let's see. I'm gonna roll. Oh my god, I'm gonna roll something, and he's probably gonna fail. Yeah. So as he's standing there, suddenly you sort of whoosh on board, run around in a circle, and then leap off while keeping one hand hanging on top of the ship.
Yeah.
He flips over and falls into the water with a splash. Which
A
isn't
splash. What have you done?
with a splash.
Well, he was supposed to go in the dinghy, and then my barbarian.
Okay, do you want a
Yeah.
crunch or do you want a splash?
Crunch. That was my original plan.
Okay. He lands in the dinghy with a crunch. Barbarian, you get one shot at this.
Coup de grace.
It's not
He's
a coup de
prone,
grace because
Barbarian.
he's not he's just prone. He's not like down or anything.
Yeah. No, it's just advantage on his.
Yeah, so you get advantage on this attack. If you
Just
pull this
choke him to
off
death.
successfully, the priest will show up and they won't even know. If you pull it
Yes,
off, if
beautiful.
you fail, we'll see.
I believe in you, Adam.
Set yourself to advantage and roll an attack.
Dental
Come on.
appointment. Dental
Come on.
appointment.
Dental appointment.
That looks good.
All right. You go in and you just punch the crap out of him. He takes 5 points of damage. He is still alive.
Shit.
Oof.
Robert, you get one chance to salvage this. It's your turn. What do you do?
I guess
The
I
end's on
approach.
fire.
approach
Come help.
He throws a small child on board. Send help.
Do go for help.
Ah,
The plan has
What has
already
that
gone
done?
completely off the rail.
Why did you have to? Oh,
Did you guys notice that I rolled two
As
19s,
tradition.
by the way?
I approach saying they need more medicine. They need different medicine, and that
Mhm.
the ship needs to be quarantined.
What is this? A bluff?
Yeah, that'd be a deception check. That would absolutely be a deception check.
Woo!
Oh no! You guys have space aids. You guys have-
So many space days.
All right, they haven't had a turn yet, but you can immediately tell. Like they just hear this crunch and the sickening punch. And, they look at you. They look over there. The captain hasn't been alerted yet because his guards haven't had a chance to do so. So he's not going to do anything. Umberto, last chance.
Okay, crap.
Come on, buddy. You got this. You got this, buddy.
Ooh, we kind of have to cut away the ship, right?
We do.
But I mean, truthfully, we could just kill them all at this point.
We could try just killing them.
That's true. I don't mind that. The plan was to burn it.
Go
and now
back
we're
to plan A.
just throat punch him.
But then we
With
can
with
loot
an
the
Eldritch
ship,
Blast.
so you know
I'm
that's
gonna-
good.
Run over here and shoot Mr. Capstan guy.
All right, with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
Why am I
Okay.
missing you? Where is your character?
I'm out of your line of sight. I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's-
well, that's probably why.
Shadow.
Okay. Okay. You're like over here yonder.
So.
Oh, yep, I can see on stream. I know where you are. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, just click the Eldritch Blast spell real quick.
On the spells. sheet?
Yeah, I want to see because do you get multiple blasts yet, or do you get one?
Oh, it should just
Yeah,
be
you
one
only get
first
one.
level.
All right, so roll 1d10 for force damage.
Okay.
Seven.
Is it not playing?
And Adam, don't forget you can rage to deal bonus damage with your punches.
What?
You're a
a barbarian.
barbarian, dude. That's like your
Great.
key feature.
Ho, 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 ho.
It's
You
not
rage
quiet though.
bonus
That's the
action.
thing. It's not quiet at all. All right, your
You can
blast.
go into a cold fury. What?
A blast of arcane energy lashes across the bow with a crackle. It hits the capstan guy. He yelps, and like just blood goes everywhere. He screams in pain as it arcs across his body. He's still alive. He's not having a good day. And the crew is now alert. With
Yeah,
a
at
shout,
this point, let's just kill these fools.
all right. With a shout of anger, they're gonna turn against you. Unfortunately, they don't. This is Baldur's Gate. They're pirates. They don't care much for men of the cloth. So he's just gonna swing at you, and you are not wearing your armor.
Does he draw his weapon?
He does draw his weapon.
So I get an action?
Negative. That's just an item interaction. It does not activate advantage.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, just before we move too far over, can Kevin roll another dice to see if he got a crit? What got advantage from attacking unsuspected, right?
Yeah, just roll 1d20, and if it's a 20, you get a crit.
Just in case, 5% chance. Nope. Okay.
Nope. Okay.
Yes, Cat, I know you're hungry, but there's still like a full hour until.
And there was time between when I first came, right? I was planning on putting on my armor.
Oh yeah, he came
All right.
back in his armor. This is
All right, I'll allow that. I'll allow that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my attack now. And no, it was not.
Yeah.
All right, an 18 hits.
Ooh.
Oh.
I need to change something real quick. Auto roll damage.
We don't see that roll, or I don't see that roll.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, it whispered. All right, give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
I'm just.
agreed.
I have
Doesn't
to.
count. Didn't say it.
All right, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. I should not have said that's fine. All right, now that it's all fixed, it clanks off of your armor.
Yay! Oh, this is great.
Okay, Cat, I know. Jesus.
All right. The guy by the capstan is gonna run over, take cover behind the deck, so he now has a better armor class, and he's gonna fire his crossbow at you.
Now,
Does a
Bailey's
12
only about 2 feet high.
Does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
All right, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
The guy in the boat who's prone is going to rise from a prone position, and he's going to attack the dwarf who's at ground level with him. And he's going to shout to alert the rest of his crew. That's a natural 20. You take 9 points of slashing
TPK.
damage.
God, it's too bad you were
Ouch.
raging.
Yeah, so and you weren't raging, so yeah. So you take 9 points of damage, good sir. You can edit that directly in your character sheet.
Are you okay, man? We're level
Oh,
1.
yeah. I had 15 hit points. I'm at 6.
Woo.
I mean, I'm not doing great, but
All right.
Yeah, we need you to rage hard.
We need to finish this very quickly because we are going to get killed if we do not.
All right, this guy here, he's going to fire into melee. He's going to take disadvantage on his attack, but he's going to try to shoot the cleric. He gets a 5 total. It goes flying off and embeds itself in the dock. His compatriot is also who is at the helm, is gonna do the same. That is a 19. You take 5 points of piercing damage, sir.
Oh no. Oh no. I might need to leave you guys. Not my butler, of course, but I might need to leave the rest.
Another bandit runs up from below.
we need to toss that jelly and run.
Another bandit runs up from below. Another bandit runs up from below. You can hear shouting as more movement
Hey, this
occurs
is a
below
lot more
decks.
guys than was at the bar we talked about.
Yeah, they had more crew on. They had 11 more dudes on their ship. I said this earlier. And you got rid of about half of them with your little plan.
Yeah.
All right, Corin, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, Robert, how are you doing, by the way?
Hurting, but I'm at the same point as the barbarian.
That's not great.
No.
Mate, just from on the side of the ship here, are there any like openings where the cannons are, things that kind of stuff?
The ship has no cannons and no holes that would allow water to fit in.
Okay.
Yeah, unless it had guns, it wouldn't have any big portals, right?
That's why. Well, that's what I'm asking. I haven't seen too many ships.
I'm asking our nautical expert. I don't think a ship of this size would have any significant portholes.
Kevin, can you weigh in?
He might have
Sorry, I
been.
was talking on mute. Yeah, so that center hatch, and then the forward and aft hatches are the only entrances in or out of the main deck.
Yeah.
No, I mean like on the side of the boat. There's nothing. There's no portals.
No,
on the
not
side of-
really. No,
All right.
it'll,
Okay.
you know, in heavy waves, the water would come all the way up to the side.
Yeah.
So,
That's a
Yeah,
liability.
it's not-
If you don't have guns, it's a liability, especially on
It's not-
only a little 2-deck thing.
No, definitely. It's not going to help if I like throw fire in there. They're just going to put it out immediately.
I would throw it at the doorway to prevent the captain from coming up that particular way.
No, I get you. I'm just saying like they'd probably have the sense to immediately put it out, and then we're
Yeah,
did nothing.
I'd either throw it here or get up into the rig and light the rig on fire and let's cheese it.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Nate, would I be able to do my little that little flourish we talked about, where I try and like swing my way up into the rigging?
You don't really have a rope around the rigging right now. You have no way to hurl yourself into it right now.
Okay. Well then, let's just. I'm just so worried I'm gonna buff this like check and just fall.
You
into
could
the
just
water,
yeet
so-
the fire and into the lower part of the rigging. It wouldn't be ideal, but you know, it might make you safer.
That's true. Okay, I'm actually my attack roll's better than that. Let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just like lob from over the side of the deck where I'm at. I'm gonna lob it into that part that Kevin was talking about,
All right. This would be an untrained dexterity attack.
which I'm gonna use with lucky.
That's probably smart.
All right, untrained. So this is. I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Just roll 2 raw d20s for starters.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's just roll. So 2d20 or just 1d20?
If you do 2d20, we'll get both results separately. So why don't you do 2d20?
Okay. All right.
13, what's your dex mod?
Plus 4.
Okay. A fire starts, you hurl the alchemist fire and sort of duck away, and a fire crackles into existence. It's definitely, like, it's not guaranteed to burn the ship down, because you didn't do all the careful planning with the oil that you had previously talked about, but the ship is certainly on fire.
I do also have other oil, so if I have a chance, I can just start doing it other places as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm gonna do that, and just to make sure that I can help because I don't want to go up there. That's a terrible idea for me. Oh god, what do I want to do here? Because I already used my action. I don't have anything else. Or actually, well, nope, because you can't dual wield like that. Nope, yeah, I'm just gonna shit, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right. Good enough.
I trust my barbarian confidant to knock out this guy.
All right, Crozon, your turn. You can enter a rage as a bonus action.
I would like to enter rage. Yes, please.
What does it look like when you enter a rage?
I get all veiny.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wow.
I didn't exactly
Wow.
think this through. I start foaming at the mouth. Just start sweating profusely, and I latch onto this dude. I want to tear his fucking face off.
Okay.
He just sticks his thumbs in his eyes and just mounts him.
I want to grapple him.
Okay, you're gonna grapple him, so you're gonna roll an opposed athletics check with advantage because you're raging. So turn on advantage and click on athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, he's busted. Yeah, I rolled a 2. You seize him, and what do you do next?
Kill him.
What is he? He's looking pretty hurt, isn't he?
He's pretty hurt.
Yeah. I would like to kill him.
All right, roll. We'll treat this as a successful knuckle dusters attack.
Sure.
Roll 1d6 plus 3.
Does that work? That works.
Yep, you inflict 5 points of damage as you just go full bane on him. He's still clinging to life in awful,
my
terrible
goodness.
pain.
And that can
does
I-
it. Go ahead.
that does it. Yeah, no, that's everything, right?
Well, what were you going to suggest?
And I can move, right?
You can move.
But I have him grappled,
Mhm.
and I can't toss him because that would be an action.
You
I'd
can
let
just
you
jump in the water.
I'd let you just drop him over the edge of the water. That'd be fine.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, you plunk him into the water with a splash. You didn't like yeet him. You just sort of let go, and I'll give him, because you didn't have anything left, I'm going to give him a saving throw. All right, he manages to stay in the boat barely, sort of teetering on edge. Robert, it's your turn.
Are you on mute?
You might be pondering.
Nick,
Sorry,
you're on mute.
baby came in.
Totally understandable.
Also
What will you do?
wondering, but
Maybe a heal. You're gonna take a lot of aggro right now.
Yeah. I assume there's no such thing as full defense in 5.
You can take
Yeah,
the
you can
dodge
dodge.
action. That gives disadvantage on all attacks against you, but it consumes your action.
Okay.
That might be a good idea, to be honest. I'm
mean,
planning on
that-
next turn getting up there and helping you. I just wanted to make sure I didn't take a bunch of fire.
No, yeah, and my whole point is to be able to just take hit. So
Also, no, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, no, go.
I was gonna say, whoever tries to put out the fire, Matt should try to kill the person who's putting out the fire.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm gonna jump up there and start taking aggro from him. I just didn't want to be out in the open the last turn is all.
And did you throw that into the rigging?
Into the rigging, like you told me
Yeah.
to. Yeah, it's not on the ground. It's way up there.
So why don't you hide and wait for? Sorry, it's Nick's turn now. I'll get back to
Yeah,
you.
let's
Okay.
Nick, do your thing. One
Because
thing
what
at
is
a
the
time.
interaction of alchemist fire and water?
Alchemist's fire is not extinguished by water.
Does it move with water? Like
What-
oil on top of water?
Yes.
So if water was somehow created, it would move around and set things on fire?
It would spread the oil around, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll do a
Yes.
full... Huh?
Yes.
At the moment, I don't have the ability... Well, I guess I could take a... Should I try to set the ship on fire? Or should I try to survive?
Dude, I really don't want you to go down. I think you should either dodge or heal, and I'll be up there to help. We can next turn, once we take a couple of guys out, we can maybe look into doing more fire.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll dodge. I'll just do a dodge.
All right, you just spend all your energy on defending yourself.
Can I take a 5-foot step? Should I take a 5-foot step?
So there's no more 5-foot steps. If you, you can circle him as much as you want, but if you leave his threatened area, you get an attack. He gets an attack of opportunity.
I think you're in a good spot because they can't
think so
surround
too.
you where you are.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll just do a dodge action there.
All right. 1.
Kevin, can you
Two.
nuke that other guy that you already hurt?
I'll try. I've got a crossbow.
All right.
Oh, wait, actually, what you might want to not to play your character, Kevin. What you might want to do, since you have like your ability to do a long range heal, you might want to heal Robert just so he's gonna heal because he's probably gonna take a lot of shit.
That's a bonus action, meaning that you can still take.
Oh,
cast
you're
a spell.
right.
Yeah. Well, let me do my turn first. So,
Oh, sorry.
Captain Deadeye comes back on board, notices that it's on fire, yells at his men to put it out. Looks. The only person he can properly see is that damn priest from before.
Oh shit.
Can no one rid me of this damnable priest?
All right. With a snarl, he hurls 2 daggers at you. I need to configure him real quick so that
With cover from the guy and disadvantage, so good luck.
just
Yeah,
no
should be
no
good.
cover, just disadvantage. All right. So I've configured the guy. He has disadvantage. He's gonna hurl his first dagger. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Ooh, tanky.
Yeah.
I like it. 18. You have an 18 AC?
Yep.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that came in handy.
Oh,
Both of
yeah,
them
no
just
kidding.
glance off
Holy
of you.
crap.
Both of them, like, you manage to dodge one, the other one gives you a bruise as it hits your armor, but you're all right.
Yeah. Also, guys, I mean, I'm going to interrupt, but 420 blaze it. Just
Umberto, it's your turn.
All right. How is this guy doing?
He is bloodied. You dealt a telling blow. Bloodied means he's at half health or lower. Remember, you can use a bonus action to use your healing pool, and you can do and then you could do Eldritch Blast or something else with your action.
I have multiple Eldritch Blasts. I thought I.
Eldritch Blast
Nah,
is a
man,
cantrip.
all day,
You can
all day,
literally
every day.
chain that all day long.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
an
have
your cantrips are at will.
I've got cover from these guys because this area here is a raised deck, so I
Mhm.
think I will just zonk this guy and then heal this guy.
All right, so roll your Eldritch Blast. He has
Actually, I think I have to move a little bit to heal Nick, so I'm gonna move to
you have,
here.
it's
so.
a 60-foot range.
Yeah, you're good.
He's
man.
in range. You can
Okay.
use the ruler to check the range
sweet.
as well. Yeah.
I'd almost move away, truthfully. A little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a step back here.
All right. And then you have, I believe, 2d6 healing in your pool. You can use as
That's
much
right.
of it as you want, as many dice as you want at a time.
Let's see. Sorry. My bad.
I
No
will
worries.
use 1d6. So
All right. So roll 1d6.
Come on, baby. Show me 6. Show me 6.
3.
All right.
You heal 3 hit points.
okay, and then I will Eldritch Blast this fool.
Click directly on Eldritch Blast.
Wow.
A 9 is not a hit, especially with his cover. He ducks and you hit the just that low. What's that called? Like the lip of the ship.
It's the railing, yeah.
You
It's
hit the
just
railing and it sparks and explodes and splinters go everywhere. He curses but manages to dodge you.
Okay. If I use do I have another action? Can I
You
intimidate?
do not. You have an action and a bonus action, and you used your bonus action to heal. Otherwise, I'd let you intimidate with it.
Okay, cool. And what would that give me? Advantage or disadvantage?
Oh, you might be able to like modify his roll results.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All set. Oh, so, Matt, when someone goes to fix the fire, they're gonna have to climb up your side of the rigging. When
Yeah.
they do, you should prepare an action to throw them overboard.
That's a good idea. I can also just sneak attack them and kill them.
All right,
If you could kill them in one hit, yeah.
hold on. That should not have been with disadvantage.
My average damage is going to be about 11 hit points. which
Kevin,
will
you
kill
take 2 points of damage from the light crossbow as he fires back at you. Robert, they're all going to unload on you, but they all have disadvantage because you blocked. The first guy swings his scimitar. He gets a 9, glances off of you.
Do they not have disadvantage because of firing into a melee as well?
Disadvantage is a one and done thing. Either you have it or you don't. The next guy's from one of his compatriots walks up beside him to hold the ship against you and swings and gets the exact same roll. That's unnatural. Also manages to block. The guy on the stern
More
deck
19s.
fires his crossbow and it whizzes into the water past you. 2 of them go and they start attempting to extinguish the fire. One of them is going to make an athletics check to climb up. Neither of them are particularly successful. They're trying to get up there and there's lines burning and dropping on them. Meanwhile, your friend in the water decides to use the withdraw action. He's going to take his chances. He leaps into the bay.
Yeah, thank God.
He uses the withdraw action to avoid taking an attack of opportunity. He basically just blocks, and then jumps overboard. And there's one more guy up here who's by the helm. He can use his crossbow. He fires, and it also misses Nick. So the only person who took any damage was the warlock, who got clipped by a bolt.
Nice.
That's it
All
for
right.
them.
I
Corn
am at half
Raven Guard.
health, though.
Okay, so Adam, I'm thinking the 2 of us need to. I'm already up here. You can follow me. I think we just need to get up here and beat the crap out of these guys. You dig?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and from my sneaky hidden away position, I'm gonna jump up and attempt to shank the guy farthest from me that's still close. So I'm gonna.
I
go
see
after
him. Mm-hmm.
this dude, so that way he can go for this dude.
All right, move yourself up onto the deck.
Yep.
And then roll an attack with advantage because you were hiding there and they're distracted by the fire.
Perfect.
But move yourself somewhere where you're not like overlapping the dude.
Oh, is he not up in the rigging? He's still on the.
Yeah, he failed completely. He couldn't even
good.
climb because it's on fire.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well then here I'm thinking, Adam, I'm gonna go to this spot if you want to go to this spot here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pop there. I'm gonna aim to attack this bloke right here, and let me go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
The fire
I'm gonna do
spreads,
this.
by the way.
Plus 1d6 from my sneak attack.
Sneakity sneak. All right, you successfully go in. Roll a d6. All
This
right,
dude should be dead.
what happens to him?
I just jump up onto the ship, do a tumbling roll, and then just do like a dashing lunge with my rapier and just blast it through the back and out through his chest, and then just pulling it out. I'm not going to be able to, of course, pull it all the way to his body, but I'm just going to do like this nice flourish to like just spray viscera all over his companion next to him.
Oh, all right.
And of course, I am Cravain the Fox right now, so as I say this, I know I can't really do anything with this.
Mhm.
Well, actually, I have a bonus action. Can I use it to do like Kevin was saying, give this guy a little bit of like a cold, dark, intimidate kind of a thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll it.
I'm gonna just look at him and say, "You're next."
All right, roll intimidate. No advantage, just a flat roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Where are we? Here we are. Some of the viscera splats on me as I
Yeah,
do
like
it.
as you're saying it, the blood just gets on your face and
It
slowly,
goes
like,
right in your mouth, and you're like, you will.
you're next. Oh man. All
Of
right.
course, I was just distracting him from my barbarian friend.
Speaking of barbarian friend, you need to roll an athletics check to get on board, but because you're raging, you have advantage on the check.
Yes, sir.
Turn on advantage and
get
roll
in there.
athletics. All right. You do not manage to climb all the way up. The side is very slippery. You're very short.
no.
You're hanging on the side, meaning that this attack will be at disadvantage.
Okay, so I can still reach him.
Yeah, you can still reach him, but you're rolling at
Pull him off!
disadvantage.
I want to grapple him.
Okay, the
So it's another
disadvantage,
athletics?
they balance each other out. Roll a normal, no disadvantage athletics check.
Yeah, them 19s, baby. Pray to the gods.
All right, are you gonna try to like damage him, or because you don't have the last time you could drop him because you already sort of had him, but here you just reach up and grab him. You can either yeet him overboard, or you can try to like damage him.
I want to yeet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I need a Wilhelm in here. He goes overboard into the drink. I'm gonna roll a d20 real quick just to. And as he goes, he hits his head on the ship.
Nice. Crunch.
He takes 4 points of damage, only half, and he goes into the water.
Nice.
You are hanging from the side, and we're on to Robert. Your turn.
Oh, dude, you added the viscera. That's so cool.
I just do a dodge action and just threaten them verbally.
All right,
Oh, I messed it up. Sorry.
that's fine. If you hold Alt, you can straddle the line, and that'll indicate that you're sort of hanging on top of the edge of the ship.
Oh, I see that.
All right, and do you have any choice taunts for us or threats, Nick?
I have worshipped suffering for a lifetime. Are you willing to suffer?
All right, all right.
Oh shit.
Do you want to roll an intimidate check as a bonus action?
Sure.
Roll it. 13. All right. The fact that they're all hammering on you and failing is cause for alarm. Their captain rolls up, snarls at them because they're useless, and he's just gonna go ham. He uses multi-attack. He attacks you 3 times with his scimitar, just a flurry of blows.
Oh,
Well,
man.
twice with his scimitar, and then he has his dagger in the other hand. But you are dodging, so he has disadvantage on these rolls. His first attack, a 13, not good enough. You parry with your... What weapon do you wield?
Warhammer.
Your warhammer. His second attack just completely misses. He pulls out his dagger, goes for the shank, does an 18 hit.
Yes.
The blade sinks into your side for 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Let's see if I have any of my other songs here, because some of my songs are not working. All right, there we go. That'll do it for him. And Umberto, your turn.
We need more healing.
All right, I'm gonna drop a heal on Master Dude Man.
All right,
Brother.
I'm
Brother Dude
down
Man.
Brother dude man.
I'm down to 2 leftover. I had 3
of the
initially.
Westingshire Dude Mans.
R slash or slash R?
Slash R.
Come on.
Oh, you have 3 in your pool. Remember, you can use more than one at a time.
I'll just use 1 for now.
Okay, heal
He has
2.
3? How does he have 3?
That's what I wrote down.
That's what you put down. I'll take it. All right,
I'll fix it later if I need to. That's your bonus
Okay.
action. What do you do for your action?
I'm gonna
say
shoot
nothing.
this dude. In
All
the
right,
face
roll an
with
Eldritch
laser
Blast
beam.
attack. What is your Eldritch Blast?
Nailed right in the face.
Roll
Over.
2d10 damage.
Yeah.
2d10
Oh, yeah, no, I'm in the middle of something right now.
slash R. 2
Thank you.
10.
All right, so
Nice.
Kevin, what happens to him?
He pokes his head up to get the next shot with his crossbow, and the blast either goes straight into his face and
Oh my god, look at that.
through one of his eyes, and ends in a wet sizzle as he falls to the ground. Or if he's still
Nice.
alive, it shoots off his ear.
I ask if he's still. What happens to him when?
Oh yeah, it straight into the eye. His head comes up and then whack right into his eye.
He looks like a lava lamp.
sizzle. Yeah, a wet sizzle, and then he falls on the ground convulsing.
All right.
And there's a smell of brimstone and
My
burning
ultimate is
flesh.
charging.
All right,
Need healing.
dude. I need healing. All right, the two in the water just start swimming for their lives away from the scene of the chaos. Two more emerge from the lower decks. The two of them who are desperately trying to slay this priest who refuses to die and wants them to suffer. They're going to keep attacking because they're not ready to give up just yet. To no avail. Their attacks are completely rebuffed. This one, he's going to cross over the grate to attack Crevine the Fox, who just rolled up on him.
Glorious.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah,
You take 3 points of damage. This guy who just rolled up also swings at you. Does a 22 hit?
Wow, yeah.
You take 7 points of damage.
And I'm on the ground now.
All right.
Oh shit!
He is unconscious.
Where is he? I need
Right
line of
here.
sight. Shit.
Oh
right.
my.
These two are going to they both fire at the dwarf who's clinging, this like bulging dwarf. They just see this nose, this beard, and these eyes that are pointing in different directions, bulging and snarling as he chews furiously on the railing. The splinters in his teeth, raging out of his mind, and they're gonna fire. You have cover from these attacks.
Does 21 hits?
The 21 hits. The 16 does not, you said?
Does not.
All right. You take 1 point of piercing damage because you're in a rage and you take half damage.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
I am not feeling good, guys.
Yeah, none of us are.
The fire spreads.
Oh shit! This is almost working. It's almost time to cheese it though.
Yeah, I think we need to just have my barbarian man grab me and leave. I did not expect to get one-shotted by two dudes. Just
We
now.
also kind of need to make sure that the captain dies, though, don't we?
Yes, the captain
Yes.
needs to die.
Yeah, but we'll straight up level up after this. We can come back again afterwards.
That's meta gaming as fuck. Roll
I mean,
1d20 unmodified. Roll an unmodified 1d20, you metagaming piece of shit.
I mean, am I wrong though?
Alright, you gain 1 success. You haven't stabilized yet, but you're on your way.
Hey, it's your boy.
Crozon, it's your turn. You can use half
so
your movement. You have to use half your movement to pull yourself all the way up to the ship.
Okay, so I'll do that.
So you have 10
those
feet of
cats out
movement
here?
left.
So he's on the ground. Can I stand on top of him?
Yes.
Occupy that same space?
Yes. Go ahead and move yourself over him.
All right, and I will.
Just throw another one in the water.
Yeah, that's what's gonna have to happen.
Roll an athletics check with advantage. I got a 2.
Hey, it's your boy.
Oh!
Just keeps eating people.
So most sailors can't swim.
What?
Yeah,
Is that
most
real?
sailors couldn't swim. It's true.
Alright, of the 3 in the water, one of them is treading water, another one has gone under. The other 2 have gone under. Like, I'll be honest with you, unless they decide to come back and fight, they're pretty much gone.
They're
Like,
pretty much gone.
their ship is on fire. It's time to leave.
Are they wearing armor?
Leather armor.
Okay.
It's not helping, but it's not hugely hurting them either.
Yeah.
Alright, Robert, your turn.
This is working.
Yeah, no, I'll just do another dodge. This is great.
Do you have any spells?
You can't touch
I
me.
do,
You can't touch
but
me.
if I
You can't touch
cast me,
me.
they're gonna attack me.
Oh, he's just face tanking right now, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's accomplished. Honestly, guys, he's accomplishing a lot right now, simply by
No, it really
refusing
is.
to
I know.
die.
I'm just terrified. I didn't expect to get one-shotted by 2 dudes.
Well, it's been a while since you played level 1, dude.
It's been years.
Mm-hmm.
Years.
All right. Captain Deadeye looks at the fire, starts cursing and swearing at all of his compatriots. He's going to push past you. Roll an opposed athletics check.
Push him in the water.
That'd be against you, Nick.
Yeah.
So roll a normal athletics check. I rolled a 2. Well,
he
but
won.
I have a higher strength score than you. He manages to force his way past you and make it to the dock. You may make an attack of opportunity with your reaction.
Okay. Since I have Warcaster, I can actually cast a spell instead.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to cast Command,
Okay.
and I command him to jump into the water.
Hell yeah.
What's the
Hell
saving?
yeah.
All right. So click the command spell. What's your saving throw on those spells?
That was
Doesn't matter. I
probably-
rolled a 5.
Yes.
Yes.
He swan dives into the water.
Unnaturally graceful. He jumps in.
Yes. Well, that's it for his turn.
Surrender the ship. Your captain's been dethroned, baby.
All right, Umberto, your turn.
I am going to. Can I shoot him from here, or do I have to get closer?
You need to get closer.
All right, I can. I have a speed 60, I think.
30.
Kill him.
60 would be incredibly fast.
I can go
Remember-
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here.
Yeah, just use the arrow.
Yeah. Okay. And then should I shoot the Capitan or should I help you guys?
I'm thinking the guys, man. Look at the little guys. We can always go find the captain, after.
He's lost his ship. He lost everything, right? So.
Yeah, let's just finish this fight. We've kind of taken him out for a second. I think
All right.
heal Robert, kill who you can, and eventually, if Robert can get me back up, we'll be in business.
Robert. Yeah, I'm gonna heal Robert. So I'm gonna drop my last D6.
Well, why don't you heal Matt? I mean,
Actually, I
points are
can
hit
do
points.
that.
I mean, I've got a 16 AC. I'm not like squishy. I just kind of got messed up there.
You just got fragged
go
hard.
heal him. I mean, he's the one in trouble.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Is that what we're gonna do?
1d6 for
Yeah. Oh,
for
I thought-
Foxy McFoxy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Foxy McFoxy. I'll take it. Yes.
Oh
man.
yeah!
Yeah, baby. That was a good one.
All right, you heal 6 health
he's back in it,
instantaneously.
baby.
And then I'm gonna,
Oh.
use some mad laser beams on
Yes.
this fool,
With the laser beams.
on this guy here. Okay, give me the click. This guy.
Roll it.
Laser.
You can also point at him with the ruler. You can just be like, that guy right there. Kill him.
Kill him. Yeah.
Kill him.
Pikachu.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit.
2d10.
1d10. It was 2d10 because you crit last time.
Ah.
When it shows up in green, that's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Now,
That
Hawkmere's
was-
saying he loves they love campaigns with low-level characters where the players are used to high levels.
Oh yeah.
All right. A telling blow. Arcane energy leaps from your
Nice.
hand and just punches him in the face.
And that was this gentleman, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Cool.
All right. Zzz. The fire continues to spread.
This is amazing.
You guys did all right.
We still have to kill El Capitan.
We do, but we can all just jump in the water after him and then just drag him to the bottom.
Or just shoot him with laser beams while
That's
he's
true.
Hey, just like,
Yeah.
We
go
do
to
need to cut.
Theodore on that
Actually, we
bitch.
do need to cut this ship away from the dock unless we want to burn everything down.
That's a good point.
Why not all 3?
All right. These two bandits, these two pirates are going to combine their forces to try to seize you, Robert, and throw you into the water to get you out of their way. They're going to roll with advantage. Roll an opposed athletics check.
Okay.
Control C, Control V, lol chat.
All right. Yes, the fire does continue to Control C, Control V. They grab you even as you fight them back and hurl you. Oh, you get advantage because you're dodging. So roll again. Just roll again and take the better of the two.
Okay.
We are at an impasse.
So they do not
Defender
pass.
Gets advantage.
They just lock arm in arm, head to head.
All right, we're gonna say they have you. They're holding, like, you're locked in a grapple with the two of them.
Ooh,
You're,
nice.
You're teetering on the edge
Ooh, I like that.
as they're
Just
trying.
like in the movies.
They're giving up on the ship and they're trying to run, but you're still holding the line. But you're like almost falling over. It's taking all your strength to hold them back. This guy is gonna run down here and attack this slavering barbarian dwarf. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
You take 1 point of damage because of your rage.
Ooh, yeah, I'm not feeling so hot. Although I can't tell.
Where are you right now?
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit you?
A 7. I have an armor class of 17. So
It's
what is
meet
that?
or beat. You take an additional 5 points of damage. Are you down?
You did.
I am
Two.
down.
Two points of damage. 2 points of damage.
Yes, because you're of the rage. You take 2.
Oh, okay.
Are you still
So,
up?
I am still up.
All right.
Varian.
Don't sneeze at me. I will fall over.
His friend shows up
Oh god.
and
here
does
it goes.
1 point of damage.
No.
I'm still up, but like
Oh.
I'm right there with Boromir.
Dude.
Oh.
I'm right there with Boromir. Because Boromir stood on a burning boat and kept getting stabbed by pirates.
I mean,
All right.
accurate.
One of the pirates clambers into your dinghy, and the other two are starting to... That's it for them. Why you know?
I can't hear. Did you say something?
I said...
Oh, okay, Be
Alright.
it Cravane's turn.
Yes, but first, the fire continues to control C, control
Yes.
V.
Okay, at this point, it's at risk of setting the dinghy on fire.
At this point, we just need to get out of here and kill the captain because they're not safe in this boat.
The risk is the barbarian catches on fire.
It's getting very hot. Coron,
Wait,
you're alive.
Barbarians can't disengage when they're in rage, right?
That is correct.
I see blood, and it's just everywhere, including my own.
What?
We'll be done within 15 minutes, by the way. We'll be done within 15 minutes. Alright, Coron, your turn.
Yep. Okay. My buddy Barbarian Man, do we stay, fight, and die right here, or do we want to try and
He
withdraw
doesn't
and
have
get
much
out?
of a choice. He's raging.
Thank you. I'm not letting him go. He saved my life. Okay. I am going to... I'm in his square, so I am going to... I'm in a weird place right now. If we share the same square, what are we looking at here in terms of...
You have disadvantage on everything.
That's how babies are made.
What'll it be, Hotshot? Are you gonna put your back to the fire?
I
gonna-
mean, I'm...
Or grab me and jump.
Not a terrible idea.
Do you want to delay? And I could try to heal.
Is heal a touch for you?
You've got
Momo?
you've got Sanctuary. That's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I was thinking of withdrawing. If you Barbarian, he could just pell-mell through as well. But I'm just thinking, gosh, who's hurt again? We have this gentleman here who's hurt, right? That's it.
Yes.
Severely hurt.
See, I'm just worried about trying to get out of the way here. I'm gonna get hit by at least one of these guys. I know it, and that's not good. That's a terrible idea.
If you use the
You could go
withdraw
for a
action,
swim.
but then you leave the barbarian.
But if you withdraw, well, you both have an action here, so you could both withdraw? Question mark.
The barbarian is raging. He does not know the meaning of withdraw.
I mean, here's the thing. I can withdraw this way and be prepared to kind of like Assassin's Creed this guy, but that's kind of like where I'm at there. Or I could come over here and then be prepared to kind of like help. Now here's the thing, mate. If I withdraw, not that I can break the grapple, but can I try to just with a bonus action, try and just push one of these guys away from him? Not like grapple them, but kind of assist him or something like that?
You could disrupt them, but that's all I'd allow.
Okay. Would you guys be okay with me trying to withdraw and come over here and shoulder check one of these guys to give Robert a hand, or should I just try and stay over here and help Barbarian Man? Because if I get lucky, and I can knock one of these guys out once per turn with my sneak attack, but with disadvantage, it's going to make it a little more.
Yeah.
There's a free square behind you. It's not on fire yet.
The only thing is, if I move back this way, I'm going to take shots from the right.
No, I'm with a barbarian in their face.
That's true.
You're rolling, Mr. Man.
No, I'd say if a barbarian's in their face, you'd be all right.
Then perfect. I'm just gonna, since I'm on the ground and he's over me,
Mm-hmm.
slide back this way.
All right.
And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and then just try and shank this dude who's over my barbarian buddy.
Mm-hmm. Roll an attack.
Doing it. I'm rolling the attack.
No advantage. It's a normal,
No advantage.
normal
Just a
attack. 12. He has not very good armor. Your blade strikes true. Roll sneak attack damage for being adjacent to an ally.
Yeah, let's do this, baby.
Come on.
7. Okay.
Wow.
He is bloodied
Wow.
but still alive.
I am going to. I'm not gonna get a big bonus to it, but I'm gonna pull out a dagger and then try and take a swipe at him, just to see if I can
Okay.
kind of sort of behind it.
Roll. This attack is at full, but the damage, if you succeed, will not get any bonus damage.
No bonus damage.
Roll
Exactly.
an attack with your bonus action. 11. Unfortunately, that's not enough to bypass his armor.
Oh, unlucky.
No joy. Crozon, your turn.
Crozan smash.
You can try to
I will-
smash the guy who's wounded, or you can try to yeet somebody who's unwounded.
I need to yeet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeet.
Feel the need to yeet. Roll an athletics check with advantage.
Oh wait, that was normal.
Yeah, well, I got a 6.
Yeah.
What?
All right, 2
Yeah,
18s.
baby.
Wah! Psh! Into the drink he goes, joining his compatriots.
Nice.
You may move as well. You're down to 2 foes facing you.
And I can't grapple again, can I?
Correct, that was your action. You may intimidate as a bonus action.
I would like to intimidate.
All right, roll. After you just hurling dudes left and right over your shoulders into the bay.
Oh,
Brrr.
Wouldn't that be an advantage because he's a ragey?
No, rage does not specifically grant advantage.
Ah.
Robert, your turn. They're holding you at the knife's edge. You must roll an athletics check immediately.
Wait, so what are they trying to do?
They're trying to throw you in the water so they can get past you.
Can I just let them pass?
Yeah, you can stop. You can just let them pass if you want.
I mean, our fight is not with these guys in particular. It's with the captain, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, if you're willing to just like, you want to hold your ground, but because they were already trying to force you in the match last time. I'll let you roll with advantage against their roll. If you fail, they knock you in the water. If you succeed, you just let them past you. And I'm only doing that
Okay.
because you were at a knife's edge last time. Otherwise, you would have been
Copy.
good.
Okay.
All right. They push past you. I'm just going to put them right beside you because it's not really their turn. You still have an action. What do you want to do?
I will move over to heal the barbarian.
All right. Fun fact, in 5th edition, you don't proc an attack of opportunity for casting a spell in point-blank range.
Oh. Perfect. Zon Kalados.
All right. What spell do you cast?
Cure Wounds.
All right.
Which...
give me your strongest potion.
Yeah.
You can't handle my strongest potion.
Literally, at this point, I probably could.
So 1d8 plus something.
We can actually queue this up later. Your spellcasting ability modifier, which I'm going to check, is Wisdom, so that's 3. But
3
you are a life
2.
domain caster, right?
So that
Yeah.
does more stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's properly entered on your character sheet.
No, I don't think it is.
Here, I'll help with that. Give me
Did
a
you use the
sec.
character mancer?
I did. I started, and then it didn't have all the right settings, so I didn't.
Got it.
Light domain? They are able. Not light life. Where are we?
You heal an additional
get-
3 hit points on this.
Yep, 3 hit points. Yeah, so 9 total, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Good job,
Nice.
man.
The good heals. Recover 9 health.
You're basically good again. You're
And burn
Yeah.
1 spell slot. So if you... Yeah, you already
Yep.
did. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. Restore your health on your character sheet. Oh, and that is Robert's turn. Captain Deadeye, He is not sure what just happened to him or why he just jumped in the water. He's gonna roll an athletics check. Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
He starts hauling away, trying to get the hell out of Dot. He's gonna swim this way into the bay. And he just starts hauling. He swims almost out of sight. Like he goes 45 feet in 6 seconds.
Wow.
I haven't
what
done the
hell
math to
is
see
he,
if that's
Michael
like.
Phelps? I mean, like,
He goes at least 30 feet, right? Like he hauls ass. He just starts swimming for his life. At least he on the ship can swim. Let me check his armor real quick. That might impose disadvantage. Studded leather? Nah, he's all right. It's not going to help, but it's not disadvantage. He starts swimming away. Umberto, your turn.
what do we think, guys? Should we try for killing El Capitan, or what?
Well, we need to. That's the goal, isn't it?
Oh, wait, guys. Here's the thing. We have 2 days to kill him. This is just the beginning, the end of like day 1 with the night and stuff. If we take his out his ship and then do some investigation next session to find out where he's hiding, we can just go find him with maybe a few dudes and just get him.
Yeah, because now his crew will abandon him.
Because I think we can try and go for him, but we're in a really bad spot. I think we need to just solidify what we've done, cut this ship away after we've beaten these guys, throw it out to sea. This guy's screwed. We go find him in the hole he's hiding in and finish the job tomorrow.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
So I'm gonna cut. So cutting a line. What would that be?
I'll call that an item
wait.
interaction. Go.
Should we kill these guys first before we start cutting lines?
That's why I was gonna ask if I can cut a line and shoot a laser beam.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you can cut one line as an item interaction.
Oh, good.
Alright, so I'll cut this line and then
Mhm.
I'll move a little bit this away and fire a laser beam at.
This guy's injured. This guy's fresh.
This guy's also injured right in front of you.
This guy fighting you.
All right. Roll it.
Okay, so laser beam.
Tropical laser beams. A
Ooh,
12 is a hit. It impacts him.
Yeah.
Roll 1d10.
Oh man, we just need a 4. We just need a 4.
Really?
Run it back.
You could also use the dice button, but don't.
Ah.
All right. I just subtracted 13 hit points. All right. He screeches in pain as the eldritch energy courses through his flesh. It's his turn. These two.
Oh.
What?
Just a 3. That was so close.
Yep. All right. These two, they're gonna walk past you and they're gonna run just towards the city. They're gonna use
I figured I didn't have to worry.
a dash action just to book it. This guy right here, he's gonna use the withdraw action. He carefully backs away, swinging his scimitar wildly to protect himself, and he's going to use the withdraw action. And he can give you a wide enough berth that you can't attack him. And he's gonna run here. His compatriot is gonna do the same thing, fleeing the burning ship.
Why don't we run downstairs, see what we can carry,
Yeah, no.
and then leave?
The
Agreed.
fire spreads. Corin, roll a. Oh, hold on. I need to roll one more check. Two of these guys haul themselves in the boat. The other guy is below the surface, nowhere to be seen, and they start paddling away from the.
With being on fire.
Just a little bit, just the very tip.
They're a little on fire.
Just a little bit on fire.
All right. Speaking of on fire, Corin, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Check it.
Going.
Where are we? Boom.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move yourself
yeah.
out of that square.
It's your boy.
Oh, and this rope is cut.
Here we go. The fire is spreading. As the rigging is just completely in shambles, the mast is probably going to go soon.
I think our job here is done, boys.
Well, so you say that, but I'm still raged. All I want is blood.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
more targets. There's no more hostiles.
Yeah,
Well,
we
the
have a guy
captain.
right over here who's just waiting to be dunked on.
Yeah,
Coron,
and
now
Rage
it's your actual
Barbarian.
turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over here real quick since there's no
Mhm.
more dudes on me. I'm gonna run right to the edge of where my movement will take me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want me to do it or if you wanted to.
Move yourself. What?
Can you use
What?
ballistas?
Oh, wait, I thought there was no ballistas on here.
There's a ballista
There's
on that
no
ship right there.
cannons.
Oh, cannons?
There's no can.
Okay.
You asked about cannons. You never asked about
Oh,
ballistas.
okay. Well, then, hey, then yeah, I'm here. And, yeah. Let's go ahead and aim this thing right at the captain and be ready to end his life. I'm gonna ready in action to shoot him.
He'll have to be further away from the.
Yeah.
in order for
Oh,
me to
I'm ready
fire
to-
it.
All right, so you're gonna ready in action?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, can I
Good
ask before
eye.
this happens? Is this a harpoon gun?
No, it is not a harpoon gun.
So
He's
sick.
just like, no,
That would be hilarious.
no. All right, Crozon, your turn.
3 minutes.
All right, so 4, 6. I'll use all my movement action to.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell
Get
off
over
the
here.
ship.
Evil captain.
Yeah, I evil captain, so I jump in, I guess.
All right.
Like
Roll
I'm in a bloody rage, right? So
Yeah.
I can't think straight.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Roll
Oh
an
my
athletics
God.
check.
Can he try to grab it?
Am I still at advantage?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. For athletics, hell yeah, dude. Oh man, you got this. You kind of got this.
Maybe, probably not.
Yeah, you
you-
do.
With his +4, you two tied. You are now grappling in the water. The DM's gonna look up the drowning rules real quick.
I gotta
This
go
is-
in like 2 minutes.
I know, we gotta wrap this up. So here's how we're gonna do this.
This is how Crozon and the captain die.
Roll an athletics check. We're just gonna do a couple rounds of this. With advantage, roll it.
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah, with advantage. And you beat me, you have a 17. Alright. That's 1. You start to choke him out. He rolls a constitution saving throw, he succeeds. Roll another athletics check.
With advantage?
Yes. He fails. You both need to roll constitution saving throws because you're not really breathing, you're more focusing on just trying to strangle him down.
At normal? Or
Yes.
Advantage.
Normal.
Mate, not to interrupt you, but since they're struggling and we notice it, can we help him in any way?
How would you help him?
Well, I could just jump in and start stabbing him while he's being grappled.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Alright, roll one more.
Constitution saving?
Athletics check.
With advantage or not?
With advantage, you're still in a rage. Alright. We're gonna cut this down here, because we gotta go. So here's how this goes. He jumps in the water with a blood-curdling cry as the rest of you evacuate the ship, cutting it away hastily so that you don't, get burned.
Yeah.
You hear just splashing and choking, and then the occasional limb comes up. And then a few minutes later, the exhausted barbarian drags himself onto the dock and hauls the corpse of the waterlogged corpse of Captain Deadeye with him.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Awesome.
Oh, and in the harbor, the ship just completely goes up in flames.
All right, I gotta run, guys.
Good game, everybody. Thanks for
Good
playing.
game.
It's been fun. Everybody hits level 2.
Woo!
All right,
2
peace.
plus 3 levels, or 3 experience points.
Yes, plus you have 3 additional experience points.
All right.
It'll land up at the end.
Mhm.
All right, we'll pick up next time, everybody.